All right, we're live. Hi guys. It's been a
Hi.
while. Uh
We've been holding the stream for 3 weeks and we're finally releasing it.
yeah, exactly.
And it's
oh,
such a
let me
relief, you
Yeah,
know?
so this
yeah,
is all
exactly.
pre-recorded, by the way. Just,
Yeah, all of our
just so
streams
you
have
know.
actually been pre-recorded. If you guys
Yeah,
think
y'all looking forward to Friendsgiving next week? I
yeah,
am.
exactly. If you
Yeah.
guys think that we are
This
responding to
isn't
your
a joke. It's
messages
actually
in the
pre-recorded.
chat, it's not real. You're imagining things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing that cold
What is
reading
this
thing
bit
where
you're
we
doing?
manipulate you into saying the things that we then respond to. And we're
Exactly.
like really good at it, and we're so like
Is
toxic and manipulative that
Why
it
why are
just
you acting
works.
like this isn't pre-recorded?
oh my god. All right.
Like why you pretend like joking that it's pre-recorded? This is pre-recorded.
Uncontrollable sex
No one
magic.
ever said this
Anyway.
wasn't pre-recorded. What are you talking about? Are you
No,
okay?
you're
Are you
joking
hearing
like
things?
it
Do you
isn't.
Oh
All
my
right, all right,
god.
all right. Everyone shut the fuck up. It's not pre-recorded. God damn it.
What is this bit? It is pre-recorded.
Drax.
What are you talking about? It's not 7:04
All right,
p.m.
let's
on.
let's stop gaslighting the VOFT, all right?
God, honestly, this is what the last stream before Collide and Act 7? Not at all. We have so much of Act 6, Act 6, Intermission 5. We have so much left.
It's gonna be like a
Actually, we
month
already
before
recorded
we
that
even
stream.
get to Terezi Remember.
Yeah.
Guys, we already recorded that stream. Just like wait till you get to hear it.
Oh my god, Drax, I'm killing you. All right. Anyway, I'm glad
what a
that
way to
we're
go.
here to actually stream this week and not cancel it for a third time in a row.
Who would do such a thing?
We're finally
Honestly.
uncanceled.
We're finally uncanceled. Oh my god. Anyway, as always, I have with me Salted Pearls.
Hey guys, I miss being here.
As well as returning, we have Jess,
Hey y'all, long time no see.
as well as Drax.
Hi, I missed Tavros last week and the week before and the week before that.
God. And then last but not least, we have River.
Don't worry, everyone. I have the distraction tangent ray on locked and loaded.
Don't! I
I have the
I feel like we've
anti-distraction
already had a
ray
few
locked and loaded
negligent
as well.
discharges on that one.
I watched.
Melanie,
I watched
Melanie, please give me permission to kick River. Give me Discord permissions.
God. I watched a mouth-washing ad recently, and I thought Melanie was Anya. That's crazy. I think I know the one you're talking about,
I
and
know
that is
exactly what
crazy.
they're
And that
talking
is
about.
fucking crazy. Honestly,
Wait, you mean the one for Steam Awards?
I think they're talking about the one that came out recently where
Yeah.
Gianni was voicing Curly.
I think that's it. Honestly, crazy. I could sort of hear it though.
I love Anya.
But yeah, we have a smaller cast today. We only have 5 people when we usually have 6. It's weird.
And it's about to get small.
Shh, God damn it.
Eventually, no, because the thing of it is eventually it is, because you're only able to be here for for 2 hours. Yeah.
Spoiler.
The
6
Steam
hours.
Awards one.
I didn't know that.
The Steam Awards one. Yeah, that's crazy. I love that though. That's fair. All right. Anyway, let's get right in because oh god, do we have a lot to get through?
Yay.
All right.
Lock it in.
Dave, we were sort of in the middle of something here.
River, mute when you're typing. Thank
Yeah,
you.
please.
In the middle of what?
A series of heartfelt conversations of a personal nature.
Oh, I guess I'm in the middle of those now too. I'm feeling upfelt as fuck. I'm feeling heartfelt as fuck. Somebody bone me up on the shit.
One cannot simply be boned up on shit such as this. You had to be there.
Come on.
Wizards, problems, feelings. It was your standard tale of 2 estranged mutual mothers. Any questions?
Yes, lots.
Okay. Can you maybe sit over there for a while and write them all down?
Rose, this accumulation of people is coming dangerously close to what your culture might process as a human familial unit. This is a foreign idea to me, and probably a private matter to you, so I think I will leave you all alone and go talk to some trolls. Personally, I think you should welcome Dave into the fold of your poignant wizard reverie. From my cultural point of view, at least, he has as much claim to a sense of ancestral connection to your mother as you. See you, everybody.
Yeah, man, Kanai to the rescue with Yeah, man, Kanai to the rescue with smart shit to say as usual.
Also, I forgot to say hi to everyone in chat. Hi, Eridan. Hi, Uttermost Axe. We have Neoshen X, who apparently is here is actually catching a stream for once, which is pretty cool. Simmons here. Hello,
Hey,
everyone.
so are we.
Hello, everyone. All right, continuing. Utterly destroyed again by her superior sense of reason and decorum. Though, I do wonder if her perspective would be different if she'd ever been, or if she'd ever had to manage relations with a twin brother.
Okay, but who cares about that? So, Rose. It's our mom. Hey, Mom.
Hi.
Well, not Mom. Your actual name instead of that. Your actual name is... Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? Your actual name instead of that, I guess. Roxy, I think.
You think right. Mom's okay too, though.
I don't know, that might be weird, calling you that all the time. Rose, would that be weird? I am opening this on my own page and zooming in.
It would probably get a little weird.
So, Mom, I'm just gonna jump right into the fucking frying pan here. Like tape off a no bullshit zone for a while, if that's okay.
A frying pan in the no bullshit zone? Sounds intense. Who's manning this pan and who gave him clearance for the no BS zone?
Captain Sirius is at the pan, and he got the go-ahead for Lieutenant doesn't fuck around with the heart attack armada.
Isn't Lieutenant a lower rank than Captain? Who put this dude in charge of such an important pan?
I don't know, maybe it is. Okay, like, it's cool that you even know that fact, but this is exactly the kind of fuckery that no BS zone doesn't cotton to, no matter what sort of cookware is involved, or which pseudo-military organization regulates its borders. I just have some questions about you and about stuff in general, so rather than mumble through a conversation that sounds most like the stuff we literally just got done saying, sweet though that would be, I'm gonna machine gun some shit at you lightning round style.
A machine gun lightning round in a frying pan? God damn!
I know, right? So, you are my biological mother,
Yes.
and Rose's,
Yes.
and therefore bear at least partial and, like, biologically incidental responsibility for why we are both so fucked up.
Yes.
But you yourself are a paradox clone.
I guess.
Which means you didn't even have bio parents. You originated from yourself.
Guess so?
So you really don't have anyone to blame for who you are, except weirdly and paradoxically yourself.
Yes?
Dave.
Wait, okay, sorry. If that sounded rude, I didn't mean it rudely. I mean, you did have a parental figure who you, I guess, modeled yourself after in a way, or were influenced by. I mean, an old version of Rose from a long time ago.
Yes!
And my bro was the same way, your friend, I mean.
Dirk!
He was a paradox clone of himself, and he, like, did kind of the same thing, modeled himself after... Why don't we not talk about Dirk? Can we change the subject?
You brought him up!
I know. Look, I bring up a lot of things, and then have to backtrack a lot of those things I bring up, because sometimes things I bring up are ill-advised to say, or make people uncomfortable, or make me uncomfortable. It's just a thing about me.
Ooh! Just had a thought. Do I get to do a lightning round at you next?
I guess so, yeah. Depends on if you want to keep sitting on this goddamn pan.
I don't know. Maybe our asses are getting too hot.
Maybe you should speak for yourself.
Dave.
Shit. No, look, Roxy, I mean, it's like I was just saying, I just say things that I just say things that it's just like the force of nature no one can control or even try to, least of all me. We just have to cross our fingers and hope for the best, and that my one-man verbal slapstick routine isn't too Freudian in nature, or at least not that often. Anyway, let's pretend I didn't just insinuate you have a hot ass. Move on. I heard something about wizards. You hells into wizards like Rose?
Yes!
Okay, well that is a predictable if somewhat bland fact. Let's see if we can dig a little deeper. Don't get me wrong, wizards are okay, I guess.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe you're okay.
Yeah, I'm alright. Wizards are better at magic than me, but I'm better than wizards at rap, so I guess it breaks even. Or I would if I was to pretend jackass in silly robes and a dumb beard. So, point goes to Dave. Do you like rap?
Kinda. Dirk loves rap, so never mind. Forgot we weren't talking about that.
Well, what do you like to do?
I like cats.
Okay, that is a fair opinion, but cats aren't actually an activity or anything.
They kinda were for me, though. I used to clone them. I may have gotten a little carried away.
Cat cloning, huh? That sounds like a pretty dope hobby. I think we're getting somewhere. So you had access to that kind of stuff because you lived in a sci-fi world.
Yeah, the future. Oh, wait, a sci-fi world?
Yeah, the
Sorry.
future. What was the future like?
Watery, full of chess people, lots of pumpkins. You know, usual dystopian stuff.
I see. And it was just the chess guys and you? Like, alone? No other people except for Bro, who I guess was way off somewhere?
Yep.
Sounds like kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I talk to my friends a lot though, via computers and shit.
That's cool. Me too. Maybe when it comes down to it, our lives weren't that different. Except for the extinction of humanity part. My humans were just imminently extinct is all. I didn't have chess guys around though. That's actually good company. They're actually
Yeah.
good company.
Oh yeah.
My best friend is a chess guy. He's the mayor. I'll have to introduce you to him soon. You'll love the mayor. Everybody loves the mayor.
I want to meet the mayor.
Don't worry, I'll put in a good word for you. Pretty sure we can find an opening in his schedule. Tell me more.
What?
About you.
Damn, dude. This frying pan should be sizzling.
Fuck yeah. Aside from cat breeding, how else did you pass the time?
Is that TK I see?
That is a TK.
That
I
is
did
very much TK, I see.
just click join stream instead of going to the voice chat and saying, hey, can I join?
Well, now you're on stream.
Well, now you're on
Congratulations.
Welcome.
Hey, can I
welcome.
join?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to leave now. Sorry, we've got you in the snare.
Oh shit.
You can be Car Cat. And you know what? You can
Excuse
also
you?
be Jake.
Bitch, I will kill you in your sleep. I will
Car
tear.
Cat and Jake.
I will tear your car cat plushie limb from limb.
Sure.
Thought it said something else.
Anywho,
Anyway,
Roxy.
right in a fair amount of, let's say, recreational liquid intake and hacking.
Seriously? Like actual hacking?
Yeah. Well, computer programming, really. Hacking is just what you call it to sound cool. There wasn't even much shit around to hack.
So kind of like John. Except I think he pretty much sucked at his codes.
Really?
Yeah, he seemed to find it frustrating mainly. His bitching about it is literally my only point of reference for his degree of proficiency. You're good though, right? I bet you're good.
The best?
Knew it.
Maybe I could give him some pointers on the elite hacks.
Fuck yes. He'd be all about that. Or I think he should be, which is all that matters. Do that and insist on it. Do that and insist on it if he gets weirdly do that and insist on it if he gets weirdly obstinate or like tries to pretend he doesn't like programming anymore.
Okay.
What else?
Oh, I don't know, Dave. I'm running out of shit to say.
You sure?
I like to play games.
What games?
Mostly the Nintendos.
I see. Which Nintendos?
A whole bunch of Nintendos. Like lots of diff systems and titles. I don't know if the ones I associate strongly with would have the same meaning, like culturally speaking, for you, Because to me, they were all like cool ancient relics that kept me somewhat in touch with a world that was long gone.
Roxy confirmed to have had a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah?
That makes sense. That's
True,
mostly the relationship
actually.
I have now with garbage rom-coms. Largely because Carcat likes watching them, so these godforsaken flicks have helped keep me grounded in our dead civilization in a weird way. But games. I didn't have Nintendos. My bro had an Xbox, so I played that sometimes. But mostly I had all these shitty skating games and like 20 different Tony Hawk titles. I mainly just played them to fuck around, like finding spectacular ways to crash and flop around like a douchey ragdoll, or figure out ways to get a halfway stuck inside concrete fixtures and obstacles, and watch all these cool fratty bros twitch and flop ad infinitum. Like struggling valiantly and earnestly forever against the shitty and deeply flawed physics of their confining virtual prison. I saw them as tragic figures.
That sounds incredible, to be honest.
Pretty much.
Do you think we can play games together sometime? Want to see your majestic skate bros in their element.
Oh my dick, yes.
Dave.
What?
Okay. I think it's my turn? Keep your ass in the pan, buddy. You're gonna get grilled.
That's fair.
Oh, Rose, please don't think I'm excluding you. Jump in the combo anytime, okay?
Meh, she's fine.
I'm perfectly happy serving as a spectator and occasional officiator of this conversation. It's quite entertaining to behold, really. I love watching how different personalities collide with each other upon meeting. Neither of you is failing to disappoint.
Lamau, God, is everyone in this family tree a psychoanalyst?
Yo, that's been like her. Oh fuck, Amber Alert. That scared the crap out of me.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Yo, that's not even in my city. Yo, that's been like her exact top preoccupation since she was a fucking baby. Didn't she tell you?
No, but yeah, makes sense. But like, you're all Mr. Funny Interrogation right now. Rose is quite possibly a literal therapist in training, I guess. And Dirk is Dirk. Just makes you think is all.
We are all fucked up in the end. So what do you want to know, Mom? Rocks.
Also, a lot of stuff happened in chat. Hello Inkling413. Also, oh god. Yeah.
These kids are so autistic. You're
They
so
are
right.
so autistic. Also,
Didn't know those
someone said,
demographics in
Oh,
our
yeah.
perspective.
I just noticed TK. I love TK's energy in all caps.
Hello.
Oh
Oh yes, this is the Aridin that put Aridin on my number 11 instead of number 12 on favorite main trolls.
Hell yeah.
Number 11.
We have Terra System in chat, and we also have Liam Lalonde, as always. Hello, Liam Lalonde.
Sorry, I'm late. Hey, we're like 3 weeks late. It's
Hey,
fine.
yeah, we're 3 weeks late. We're fine.
All of you are in trouble.
Why? What are we...
Oh no.
You're behind schedule? How am I supposed to make a billionaire's profit out of this if you're not on schedule?
I'm sorry. It was Black Friday and I had a 12-hour fucking shift, and then the next week I had a very poorly scheduled hair appointment.
I know!
In other words,
I was there!
in regards to the Black Friday thing, in other words, Mel was busy making a billionaire's profit.
Yeah.
It's true.
Dog, if
Wrong
you know
billionaire,
how much
though.
if you knew how much I fucking sold on Black Friday, ooh.
Jeff
Where's my
Bezos would be
cut?
proud.
Am I
Also, we
doing it?
need a character for TK.
I will. We'll talk about it in the chat. While you guys go.
Here comes the lightning. You got to imagine it coming at my fingertips, wherein I am an almighty wizard.
Okay, currently imagining that. Not bad. Not bad at all.
What is your favorite rap guy?
Oh, that's a dead tie between me and Snoop. Also, maybe Obama, but to be fair, I don't think he raps IRL. That is mainly just a headcanon I have about him. But come on, you weren't really actually curious about that, were you?
I'm trying to think of stuff to ask. Gee, just saying that you have a headcanon of a real person is crazy.
Hey,
But give me a sec.
sue me. Dude's dead. Doesn't matter anymore.
True. Okay, how did you become a god tier?
Rose and I went on a suicide mission piloting a moon through the furthest ring. Moon had a cosmic mega nuclear bomb in its core, but also our quest beds by surprise. When it blew up, it created literally the biggest fucking sun in existence, which also happened to be the exact same sun we thought we were going out there to destroy, but we also died and resurrected as god tiers, and I guess due to immortality, rose up through the surface of the fucking sun, all glowing green and wearing pajamas and shit.
Holy crap! That is so ridiculously insane and cool! And so much more awesome than what happened to us! Wow!
Ooh. Why? How'd you do it?
God, it's almost embarrassing to even describe, especially compared to that.
Go on.
We all had a hangover from magic candy and woke up on our god slabs and, like, talked for a while. Have you ever seen The Breakfast Club?
No.
Okay, well, it was like that, but probably shittier. Then we all sort of randomly died on accident due to surprise villain attacks.
That sounds alright. Who even cares about having a baller origin story? We're just some chumps on a moon being melodramatic and in the process of getting chumped by an omniscient creep. Your outfit looks cool, at least.
Thanks! Okay then, next. Have you ever kissed anybody?
What? Man, these questions are taking on a different tenor than the ones I asked you.
Well...
Yeah, okay, I was kissed by Jade when I was dead, so I would come back to life, and that was, like, right before the moon mission I mentioned.
Oh yeah, I was corpse mooched too once. Or once too.
By who?
Hey, it's still my lightning round. I was asking if you ever kissed somebody. Like awake and alive and on purpose.
Man.
We're waiting, Dave.
Hey, I thought you were just studying us.
I'm also officiating. I'll have to hold you to the question or throw a flag. Remember the sports. My, how quickly we forget the sports.
No, come on. I just asked you about Nintendo and shit.
Okay. Do you like drawing?
Yes.
Comics?
Yes.
Funny comics?
Fuck yes.
About fat-ass idiots and JPEG trash loss everywhere?
Fuck fucking yes.
Okay, I'm gonna admit, I have you at a little disadvantage, since I know some things about your future grown-up self.
Like what?
Don't want to spoil it. There's a better time for that conversation, and maybe a better person to have it with than me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like orange soda?
No.
No?
Hell no.
Then what's your poison?
AJ.
Huh?
Apple juice.
That's fucking cute.
Pretty much.
Have you ever been in love?
God damn it!
Oh god, Aridin in chat. I watched the OG VOFT ASDF stucks and stuff, and my husband wants to kill me. God.
Oh my god.
So,
to be fair, I want to kill you too.
for anyone who doesn't know what the fuck those are, back then, I didn't know what the fuck a comic compilation was. So,
No way.
So I was like, oh, I'll just put like a TV static transition, and it'll be like ASDF movie where there are a bunch of really short comics, and then in between I have a stupid little like TV static transition, and I was like, yeah, it's like ASDF movie, ASDF stuck.
Oh my god.
Hey, to be fair, that's actually genius, and that's like a really like fun way to do comic compilations.
Yeah. And like back then, ASDF movie was popular, so God, saying that is awful. Realizing that. I hate how old VOFT is. God. Also, real quick, Aiden, are you okay if TK takes Jasper's?
Sure.
Cool.
I got a question for you, Melanie.
What?
I usually don't have the Homestuck website open during these streams, so I've not really noticed until now. Why is the text color so dark on your screen?
Can I be truly honest with you?
Go ahead, be truly honest.
I think I got colorblind settings turned on.
That might make some slick of sense.
Yeah, with me being a colorblind and all.
You have the downside of making every single one of them look almost dark black.
Yeah.
Dark black, that ain't a thing.
I apologize for my colorblind settings. I
Lord,
You
I
should be.
apologize.
legitimately did not realize that was a thing that I had
Yeah.
turned on. It might,
Now, tell me something right here. Why are we all talking like humble country lawyers?
you know, I
Well.
really don't know. I just
As
just
Mama
went
used
into
to
it.
tell me. You got born in Texas, you stay in Texas.
yeah, the Texas is slowly infected me, and this is how it goes.
Boss!
That's right.
Boss, there's a tons of cowboys in the bar! I don't know how they got in here!
Alright.
You know what they
stop.
say? What happens in Texas doesn't mess with Texas.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, that's the end of that. That's the end of that. Are you gonna turn that
Yeah,
off, or are we gonna
sorry,
keep going?
Yeah. Airden in chat. Jane is Melanie Lamau. God.
See, I did the anti-distraction.
Thanks. Rose.
Anti-distraction. More like
Whatever.
anti... Have you guys subscribed to the channel yet?
How would we do that, though? I can't even imagine how one would go about subscribing. Is there like a mechanism for this?
So there's this really cool thing like under the video. It's kind of next to the channel name.
All right, hang on. Let me. I'm trying to keep.
If it says subscribed, then you're already cool, and
Under the
you won't be a victim of the upcoming war. If, however, it says subscribe, then you do need to click it, otherwise you will be a victim of the Hammer Squad. It will be violent.
You need to go dig through your parents' credit card and give us the numbers.
I thought you were going to.
That's the only way we can
Just
approve.
going to stop at you will be a victim, and I was like, oh my god.
What does...
Jesus.
I mean, it's better to be specific. The fear of
Yeah.
hammers is real.
Anyways,
All right. Anyway, you've been here since the Dave Cat sweater. Good video. All right. Let's.
And
hop
you've
back
been
into it.
subscribed the whole time, right?
Oh, definitely.
We should in fact
Alright.
get back to
Yeah,
reading.
let's get
down.
back into this.
Melanie,
Yeah.
did you turn the setting off?
No, it's
Okay.
fine.
No,
Let's
say it's
see.
fine. I just want to know.
This is the lightning round, Dave. We didn't make the rules. Anyway, I'm ready to blow my referee sport
Blow up my-
whistle if you don't answer before the commercially endorsed game clock expires.
I think the lightning round's over. Why don't we have a distraction to seal the deal? Hey, Mom, I think Harley out over here is talking to you.
Jake? Yeah, I think you're right. Gotta go catch up with him. Soon. I'll wave hello for now.
I don't think he's noticing.
Damn it, Jake, look over here, you goof. Gonna start a fire here with all this friendly waving.
Nope, he's completely out to lunch. Just like all the Hollybirds.
Hi, Jake! Jake! Jake, damn it, hi!
River?
River, you might be still muted. I didn't check.
River was in
I
fact.
I
Oh, okay.
was muted, yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, also, really quick, sorry, before, $5 from Bone Jones. I followed your instructions. Am I subscribed to VOFT now?
Yeah, thanks, Bone Jones. You did it.
God.
You went
You're
above
actually
and
the
beyond.
first subscriber VOFT has ever had.
Honestly, yeah.
Congratulations!
VOFT, you remind
Everybody
me
else
of
run to be
Snapseed
second in line.
Sonic dubs. crazy.
Bone Jones has become the first subscriber.
Fuck yeah.
I keep mixing up VOFT with Sleepy Souls.
Everybody else can pack it up and go home.
All 28,000, all 28,500 of us?
Mm-hmm, sorry.
Yeah, go to your home, the same home that you all live in.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Roxy. You're with us again, and I like that.
That's it. He's right back at it with the bull guy. What's with him? I haven't seen a lot of John, but really quiet, which is very un-Johnish.
Jake's great. But yeah, he's not like that. He's not like that all the time. He's pretty gregarious one-on-one, but I guess he doesn't like crowds much. He becomes sort of a hermit after a few months. He became sort of a hermit after a few months in our session. He mainly hung out with Dirk until he eventually sort of shut him out too. Jude just likes his lonesome time, I guess.
I'll try getting to know him sometime. Maybe trap him like a shy woodland creature. Then brutally What is that word?
Harangue?
Harangue?
Harangue.
Then
Harangue.
brutally harangue with my typically rad shit and become airtight bros. Right there in the fucking woods. Exactly how nature intended.
Oh my god, yes. I'll help you rig your Jake snares. Maybe leave some hunky dude bait like a trail of micro shorts sprinkled throughout the forest.
Awesome. Thanks, Mom. Roxy, I mean.
Dave, even I'm having less trouble referring to Roxy by her name
Oh my
consistently, and I was the one who grew up knowing her as my literal mother. What is going on with you?
Nothing. It's just like semi-accidentally replacing a word with another word in a majority of instances. Why do you need to rethink into things, everything?
You're right. How could anyone possibly read anything into that sort of repeated slip up?
Exactly.
What if you're making her uncomfortable?
It's fine, really. I think it's sort of endearing.
See, Rose, y'all worrying about nothing as usual. Mom's fine with it. Moxie. I mean, Rami. Mommy. Wait, fuck, okay, that one was fucked up. Let's make sure I never fucking say that again.
I'm dying here! David, stop it! I'm asphyxiate!
I can't. It's like I was saying before, this is a force of nature we all gotta just deal with. Strider's blurt escapades, Days flying boner circus. This shit is immutable. I had to face this fact a long time ago. I gotta try to change that part of myself, which is an unwinnable war. I could try focusing on being like a vaguely half-decent person, so at least the shit I inevitably blurred out from... Oh my god. So at least the shit I inevitably blurred out from deep down isn't all that bad, because the bad stuff has been and is still being purged through an arduous long-term process of complete and utter humiliation.
Man, arduous long-term processes of complete and utter humiliation are basically my aesthetic. Anyway, you're a silly dude, and it's okay if you keep calling me Mom on accident.
I hope it is similarly okay with you if I make the conscious decision to refrain from calling you that ever. Unlike Dave, I've taken great pride in the meticulous maintenance of my internal filter. I don't think I have the same luxury he does. Humiliation just makes my demons angrier.
Yeah, Rose, call me whatever. But, Lamau, you got a way of making this sound legit Lamau, you got a way of making that sound legit scary.
It's fucked up that she's joking, but also not even really. You'll figure out how to crack her deadpan riddles there. There's an art to it.
You guys. And your freaking psychobabble. It's a riot. Suddenly feeling like maybe I'm the weak link in this family tree on the analytical front. Need to step up my game.
To be fair, Dave's game is pretty flimsy. He's been jacking my swagger for years. He only pulls it off because he's funny. And to be even fairer, I'm not actually much of a psychoanalyst. I know just enough to know that I barely know anything and probably would have benefited from, I don't know, college or something.
Okay, whew. I feel a bit less lame than, I remember Dirk's insane scrutinization of all things cerebral had a similar way of dwarfing one's ego. Maybe that was smoke and mirrors too, I don't know. Maybe since he and I are your parents in terms of mad skills, he's got all genes and I got none. So that means Dave got some genes and Rose got lots? Wherein some is more than none and lots is less than all?
That's quite a scientific way of looking at it. Maybe it's even true.
Yeah, I fucking love science.
Okay, that explains everything.
What?
You got all the science genes, and that means some scraped off on me, which would explain why my beats are so ill. 'Cause my science is off the charts.
Holy shit. Can someone come push this nerd off the lily pad?
Well,
Dead
down I go.
explanation, though.
Cringeworthy rap notwithstanding, I do recall hearing him babble about wanting to be a scientist on more than one occasion. If the world hadn't ended. What was it? Archaeology? Paleontology?
Yeah, I don't know. One of those things. Whichever involved more dead shit, maybe.
Paleontology! You wanted to study that?
I sincerely mumbled about the idea once or twice, sure.
That's neat. What about you, Rose? Did you actually want to be a legit psychiatrist and go to school for that and all?
I don't recall my thoughts on higher education. My passion for the subject, I think, was more a contrivance of a very young girl with misplaced conviction in her abilities. I probably thought I could just figure it all out myself and skip the academic coronation. I don't think much about it anymore. Possibly because there's no one left to analyze, except for the modest population of this frog disc.
What would you want to do with your life instead? I mean, assuming there were no more evildoers to worry about.
I want to bring up that Jess mentioned in chat that the slur replacement mod changed psycho skills to mad skills, which originally was a pun on psychoanalysis.
Oh, Lamau.
Yeah, I think that's really funny.
Yeah, that's wild. Also, SH in chat, they arrived late. We are currently still on the platform. We're in the
6 more streams of this.
The first set of conversations on the platform, because there's several sets.
I love in chat. VOFT, are you the Snapcube Sonic dubs? No, I am not.
Yes.
Or no, we are
Yes,
not.
we are.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
Oh fuck.
We're the
Shit.
snap cube of Homestuck.
Man, I wish
the
I wish my
Snapcube of Homestuck is crazy.
I wish my voice sounded like fucking Penny Parker's.
Homestuck real-time fan dub. The stream lasts for like 2 weeks.
Oh, God.
3 weeks.
I would love to hang out with Penny. That'd be cool.
Anyways,
That would be cool.
what about your quest?
Oh wait.
And where we at?
Oh, I didn't finish that. I don't know. What is there even?
Oh, you did. You
What?
said evildoers.
Did I?
Yeah,
Oh, well shit.
that was the key word for me. It's like, oh, when Rose says evildoers, that's my turn.
Oh, okay.
What about your quest?
Oh.
The shit with your planet and the rain stuff. Wasn't there still something to do there?
I guess so.
Yeah, I did mine. Or at least the version of it specific to my situation. I get the feeling they change around and such depending on what the lay of the land is. My reality was fucked, so my denizen just kinda rerouted me. Nothing too fancy.
Where's my mouse? I can't see my mouse. There it is. Yeah, exactly. I had this really stilted like mashup of what I assume my real quest was. Like involving breaking a sword and unbreaking a sword, and a fucking bird was involved, and then the bird unceremoniously died somewhere. It was kind of a mess. Like me, I guess, so maybe that made sense. Who knows what yours would have in store for you now? I mean, if you even wanted to bother.
Is the song from Cyclonials? Yes, we are listening to the Cyclonial soundtrack right now. I'm not sure
We
if
love
I
Cyclonials in this house.
honestly. I'm not sure if I have the
It's actually
inclination-
Madlonials.
inclination and realistically, there isn't even much time for that, is there? We're supposed to be fighting adversaries imminently. I can't squeeze it in before the battle. And after, we'll have supposedly won, so what would even be the point of doing it then?
Shrug.
Something always rubbed me the wrong way about my quest. I don't even like the phrase. It's uncomfortably formal and a little foreboding. I think the regimentation of it all always struck me as unpalatable. Like consigning personal growth to the completion of a glorified, myth-heavy rat maze.
Yeah, I know why you feel that way. You got big problems with authority. You always have, and you probably wouldn't even put it that way because it sounds like really teen of you and gauche or whatever, but it's true.
Oh my god, you guys and your shrink babble. It's so funny, I swear to God.
Yeah, here we go again, right? Except just remember, I'm a fraud at this stuff. Except in this particular case, I'm totally right. She sees this quest all neatly laid out for her, wrapped in a bow. Fuck, it even looks like it's made for little kids with little, like, pink turtles and rainbows and shit. Like, here you go, princess, it's baby's first quest. Almost like it was designed to piss her off. Spurb says here, self-improvement delineated and made comprehensible. Enjoy your cookie-cutter odyssey. So because she's Rose, she goes, no, fuck my quest. It literally starts wrecking shit. Maybe that itself was always her quest.
If I may interject.
No, you can't.
Oh, okay. Fuck you too then. Bye.
Scrolls to the next page. Anyways, I lost my. There it is. Oh, awesome. Vriska was eavesdropping.
Not for very long. I just heard you talking about Rose's quest is all. I don't have any opinion on whether you do it or not, Rose. That's your business. But my advice is, if you see her denizen, just make sure you kill her fast.
What?
Believe me, Cetus is a huge bitch. If you give her an inch, she'll try to sucker you into a whole boring conversation, mostly involving a bunch of curmudgeonly riddles. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Curmudgeonly
Okay.
riddles.
Don't give her the chance. Just go for the jugular and end it as soon as you can. Grab her loot and call it a day. That's what I think, at least. Assuming you bother going to see her at all. Couldn't really blame you if you didn't, though.
I probably won't. Won't what?
Oh, now what the fuck is this?
Fricklish! Oh my god, you cheeky bastard! Oh my god!
What exactly the fuck?
Fricklish, I cannot believe this! You dug up her body! That is so bad! But also sweet of you to bring it back, but also, wow, bad!
Wait. Dug up? I'm a little unclear on that myself. Jasper's hasn't been especially descriptive.
Yes, both roses, I dug you up.
From where?
John's planet. Remember the funeral I mentioned? Friglish was there too. Or, Jasper's? A dumb departed beautiful idiot cat. I guess I made a novice mistake. I turned my back on the body.
You had a funeral for me? That was nice of you.
Yeah. So, hi! Oh, wow. This is confusing. Welcome back. You're alive again. Hey, come here.
Well, what? Don't you fucking touch her! Fucking incredible. Am I the only one here concerned with making sure we don't create freakish mutant people combos?
What?
She's only been single prototyped. Don't go near her.
Oh. Right.
It's absolutely astounding how much you all need me around to keep your shit straight. Even then, it's a constant uphill battle to keep you all from fucking up. I let my guard down for 1 second, and this brainless animal wastes one of your precious resurrection slots on someone who's already alive. Well, congratulations, you're down to 1 empty kernel. Be sure to use it wisely. Not that there's much hope of that at this point. See ya, chumps. I'm out of this conversation.
Vriska, other people's shit is the only thing you can keep straight.
So, what does this even mean? There's 2 roses now? Like, what the fuck? What are we supposed to do with this information and unfolding set of circumstances?
I don't know, Dave. I have advanced seer powers and the newly acquired insight of a mystical guide. And Even I'm stumped about this turn of events.
Okay, then. Good to know I'm not dumb and this literally is inherently irrational. Thanks, Ghost Cat. Great job.
Nya, nya, nya.
So, what now?
Well, it's nice to be back after such a spectacular sequence of tragic events, even though I have no memory of having been gone for long. But I also understand I am now the subordinate Rose. So, with respect to my ongoing role, I will have to defer to real Rose. I don't want to step on anyone's toes. Then again, I don't have feet anymore.
Well...
It's also worth pointing out that my programming as a sprite informs me that I exist at the pleasure of the player who released my kernel. So, Roxy, what do you think I should do?
Wow. I don't know. Man, I only just met, a live Rose here. And that was after just burying you and saying goodbye and all, which was this, emotional thing, and now you're back because of a silly cat, and I don't know, I'm confused. Rose, what do you think? Rose? Yo, Rose. Hello?
This is so stupid. I'm sorry, I can't sit here and pretend to take this seriously.
Rose, you okay?
I guess so. Yes, I'm fine. This is just so dumb. My powers let me see fortuitous outcomes, but I didn't see this coming at all. It doesn't register as fortuitous or otherwise. You know why? Because it's completely meaningless.
I mean, sure. I thought so too when Bird Dave happened, but that turned out to be like a whole thing. And important stuff happened as a result. Kinda. Go read the Crowshredder AU.
No.
Go find out more about Bird Dave from the Crowshredder AU.
This isn't like
This is a plug.
that.
This is the plug.
Trust me, Dave. I'm not grasping at straws here. My abilities tend not to leave such things to speculation. This development makes absolutely no sense. For us as a group, and definitely not for us as a group, and definitely not for me personally, or her for that matter. How could this possibly mean anything for my growth or personal development in any way? This almost makes it official. I have no comprehensible path. There's nothing to overcome, no lessons to learn, no cathartic light at the end of this preposterous tunnel. Not for me, at least. I seriously have the dumbest arc anyone could conceivably imagine.
Rose, we don't have fucking arcs. We're just human beings. Woo, into that one.
Says the guy with the most arc in the entire comic.
He doesn't know.
He's so
Doesn't
arcing.
know. Alright, so which one's next? 3? It's definitely 3, right?
What? No, that was
No,
only
we
our
can't.
first
We
one.
can't do Tavros again. I'm sorry.
Okay.
How's it going over there?
I told them I would leave them alone and go talk to some trolls. I guess this troll over here will have to do.
Happy to be of service. Man, look at them. They all seem so excited. Like a bunch of wigglers hopped up on high fructose grub sauce. I hope they don't crash from this reunion buzz too hard before it's showtime.
If they do, I am sure one of your contingency plans will swing into full effect. Maybe you can buy time for everyone to recover by lulling our adversaries into an extensive strategy session.
Hey Miriam, why don't you can it? Our sassy little games as of one-upsmanship are fun and all, but I'm trying to be in... God damn! Give me a second. Fuck. My eyes are like dying on me. Huh. Our sassy little games of one-upsmanship are fun and all, but I'm trying to be sincere here. You know, seeing this is the last time I'll see you all in a while. Oh my god, this is bad. I think you might need to zoom in a little bit.
I can zoom in, yeah?
That would be nice.
Yeah. You're right. Sorry. Bring on the sincerity.
I was just saying about the humans. They seem so happy. I mean, look at Rose. No offense, but most of the time she's kind of a pill.
None taken, and me too, probably.
Good point. But I don't think I've ever seen her like that. By which I mean making no discernible effort whatsoever to disguise the fact that she's happy. Well, okay, maybe there were a couple times.
Is that in reference to how you like to flagrantly spy on us sometimes?
I don't spy on you. That is such an unfair characterization. Would you can it with that shit already?
I'll never understand your ongoing and apparently unironic use of the phrase "can it." And in particular, why you always seem to direct this expression to me and seemingly no one else. I just think it is such a peculiar and amusing way to tell someone to be quiet.
What? Why? No, that's a normal way of putting it. I mean, it's a pretty normal thing to say, right? When you want someone to pipe down?
Pipe down isn't much better. It's just a funny thing to say, and the fact that you don't realize it makes it funnier. I think the underlying explanation is that you are just funnier than you realize or try to be. It is something to like about you.
I guess I'll have to accept your sass as a compliment then. And no, I don't spy on you. I just check in with you sometimes to see how you're doing.
Okay, if that's how you want to put it. You involve yourself in many private matters without even offering the pretense of doing otherwise. To think that at one point I was regarded as the meddlesome one.
Look, it just so happens that I care very deeply for all my friends and want to make sure they're doing all right on a somewhat regular basis. Is that a crime?
In some societies, violating the privacy of others in certain ways, yes, I believe so. I understand your motives, though, and really, this is just me giving you a hard time.
I never got why everyone treats their romantic affairs as so private. What's the big deal? So you like to do some smooching and stuff with another person. Maybe get over yourselves? Carcat is the worst offender. You'd think he was charged with guarding state secrets. Newsflash, buddy, nobody gives a fuck.
It sounds like you very much give a fuck, though.
Hey, why don't you cut me some slack. I don't hold anyone to standards I don't hold myself to. I'm very open about my relationships. My relations with Terezi? Ask me anything. I have nothing to hide. We'll throw our diamonds up in your face like we're making a getaway. We don't even give a fuck. If you can't take the stench, then get out of the meal block. Same with any Ashen liaisons?
Liaisons.
What is that word?
Liaisons.
Liaisons? Is it said with the French accent?
Liaisons.
Same with any Ashen liaisons I've been involved with over the years. What's the big deal?
I have to admit to being impressed with your, strangely natural proficiency with auspisticism. It is an incredibly difficult quadrant to master, and very emotionally taxing, I find. In a way that conflicts with the pursuit of relationships in other quadrants. I can't ignore that during our trip you probably diffused a lot of unpleasant situations before they started. But when it comes to matters of privacy and such, and which forms of expression people feel at ease showing in public, pale relationships are really different, I think. What about the other kind? Seems to me you have not been involved in any, so I'm not sure you really understand.
I just don't have time for anything like that in my life right now. Red and black relationships are so absorbing. I have a strong pale relationship which is very important to me, but that's about all I can handle. Maybe later on when the dust settles from this crazy adventure I'll consider it, but for now, this is all I can deal with. I just have too many irons in the fire, you know?
I know all about the irons. I have heard rumors of this alleged fire as well.
So what are they talking about?
What?
All your buddies over there. We were still talking about that. It's ridiculous how easily we can all get sidetracked by our romantic blither.
Oh. Family stuff, mostly.
It's pretty fascinating. Sociologically speaking, I mean. Their idea of families. The idea of siblings is strange enough. People who are genetically similar and grow up together. Spending all that time with Dave and Rose, you started getting a sense for it. Like, the logic of it, how it must have shaped Earth's society, but also its inherent ridiculousness. Sharing a residence with your near clone while growing up? So preposterous. But then you add the idea of parents, and suddenly it's complete madness. Our society was so individualistic, and that all seemed so normal and reasonable. So I look over there and see 2 Lalans and a Strider, and there's a whole other Strider on the way, and a human family starts striking me as not so much a social unit, so much as like an infestation.
Yeah, well, I will say an entire other Strider does sound like a bit much. On top of what is already quite a spectacle. Maybe we just don't get it.
Of course we don't. That's my point. I mean, we have ancestors, but under normal circumstances, it's pretty much unheard of to imagine you'd ever get the chance to meet them. We had the unusual privilege of meeting most of ours, or at least certain versions of them. But that's still just a one-person lineage. It's really simple and comprehensible. Human lineage is just a huge clusterfuck, if you ask me.
There is a certain advantage to it, though. Their decentralized propagation makes it a lot more likely their race will persist. The same cannot be said for ours. I still often wonder if we are the last of our kind.
You're still doubtful about whether you can hatch a new mother grub?
Yeah. More than doubtful, I'd say.
You shouldn't lose faith. I'm not even the slightest bit worried about whether you can do it. When you get the chance, just brainstorm about it with the Lalans. They tend to be full of ideas. Anyway, try not to get down about it. I have a good feeling.
Karkat?
River.
Rexy.
I am
If you
so
don't-
sorry. I have been spacing the fuck out because I am low-key VOFTed.
Fair.
If you don't start voicing
Hell
Karkat,
yeah.
I will.
I will kill you in your sleep.
I like to see you try.
Get
Start
down about
voicing.
that! Get down about what?
A particular obligation I have yet to fulfill. I sense she possesses some intelligence on the matter she wishes to be cagey about, so I guess that part of the conversation has been concluded.
Obligation? Friska, have you been dishing more dirt on our strategy before formally bringing our meeting back to order? Pretty sloppy leadership move, if you ask me.
Karkat, it had nothing to do with your and Kanaya's upcoming roles in this campaign. It was a more private matter pertaining to Kanaya's broader significance to the future of our people. I'll be very clear spelling out the roles to you, and she will be playing momentarily.
Me and she? As in, like, together? What the fuck are we supposed to be doing together?
You'll find out.
Great! I'm so glad! At this point, I only ever feel angst or even the slightest sense of agitation in my soul, to the precise extent that I worry Friska might not have all of our fortunes completely mapped out already. I'm beginning to hyperventilate, slightly less, just thinking about it.
Good to hear, Karkat. Almost as cool as it is to see you yelled yourself out with John and Dave already and have decided to come clock in some yelling time with us. Your ability to dig deep down and find a second wind is really quite astonishing. I shudder to think what would happen to this party if we ran out of its most precious natural resource.
Burned, owned, devastated, what more is there to say? Nothing, really, unless you want whatever pitiful tatters of your self-image you have left to get power pissed on by God Queen Circuit herself. Yet again. Either that, or one could ruminate fondly over the heavenly ret-forked reality wherein she was stabbed in the back by her moirail, and we all got to live out the fucking bliss that timeline must have been. Just think of the peace and quiet we would have had on the Meteor. It was probably more than worth the price of cannonballing ass first into some sort of massacre trap. Friska Circuit, making the living envy the hypothetical dead since whenever it was she started doing that.
Way to stick the landing on that barb, genius. I appreciate that you're just moseying over to arbitrarily drum up some utterly meaningless contention between us, but it's like I've said before many times, Karkat. I'm not interested.
Ouch! Slaughtered again. Hee hee hee. Don't listen to her, Kanaya. It's like this running gag she does all the time to own me.
What?
It's this funny thing we do, or mainly she does, always implying that I've been spades crushing on her and getting shut down. It never stops being hilarious. First of all, as if she could prove anything. Second, if we're being totally fair here, more than a few of her snappy comebacks are arguably more tinged with that sort of eyebrow-cocking hostility than anything I've ever said to her. Maybe makes one a little suspicious, no? That maybe there's some projection going on here? Just saying.
Alright, Karkat, I'm going to leave you here to dig yourself into whatever embarrassing hole you seem intent on digging. I'm going to go keep working the crowd a bit. As you know, a leader's job is never done. See ya!
I thought we were listening to Cyclonials.
Did it go to something else?
Yeah, is this not Act 7?
This is still Cyclonials.
I could have swore I heard the drum and the drum and bass riff from like the beginning of Act 7.
To be fair, there's a lot of like motifs from Homestuck that get reused in Cyclonials music.
I wouldn't know. I haven't played Cyclonials, and I don't intend to change that.
It's so good. It's so fucking good.
It is really good.
I like the art of the clown lady, but that is for the time being the extent of my engagement with Cyclonials.
I like the
It's
art of
good.
Karkat here.
But it's definitely not for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at him! He's smiling. Top 5 panels where Karkat smiles. This
And
is.
yes, I can tell the
There's
delight.
only
to see
3
it.
of them.
There are really only 3?
No, there's more than that, but it's
This-
very few.
This is the brightest he's ever smiled, and yet
He's at his happiest when
like
he gets to be a complete bitch to Vriska.
Bye!
That and when he's leading an army.
True.
True.
We need to skip ahead to that part.
Bye! Maybe try acting a little more gracious in defeat next time. Just a little advice from one leader to another.
She's gone. I think you needed to come up with that comeback a little faster.
Yeah. Damn.
I think as a friend, it would behoove me to, confide somewhat about the realities of pursuing
Someone say
anything with
behoove.
her.
Wait. What? Kanaya, you weren't taking that pathetic, jokey, unrequited blackrum stuff seriously, were you?
Let's imagine that my attitude toward the joking or non-joking status of that is perfectly neutral, while I just say these things. Aside from the fact that she literally just got finished telling me she wasn't interested in any non-pale relationships, I think that would be a blind alley regardless. I admit this from experience, and not without chagrined hesitation. But only frustration and heartbreak are down that road.
Oh?
She's turned out to be a tremendous partner in pale relationships. Maybe even, a bit freakishly so? But anything stronger than that, I think, would probably be disastrous. She is way too focused and self-absorbed to maintain such strong feelings for long. She would need to learn to let go of some of her ambition and figure out how to prioritize the feelings of other people. She might even figure out how to be happy.
Yeah, wow. Ugh. A chill just ran up my posture pole trying to imagine that. You know, I don't know if I've ever told you, but you have a really impressive grasp of over-romantic analysis.
Well, I have read a lot of novels too. I just don't brag much about it. Because it would literally be preposterous to do so.
We should be jamming on this subject more. Maybe explore some of my more advanced theories. We're surrounded by amateurs in this field, so it gets a bit frustrating. Well, the mayor's a good sounding board at least, when I want to bounce some of my more out there ideas off someone.
Why don't we schedule an academic conference sometime? Just you, me, and the mayor.
Oh, fuck, yes!
I need Kanaya describing Vriska to not hit me right in the chest.
Oh yes, I'm sure your feelings on the matter are very intense. I'm so
Listen.
sympathetic.
Listen, I'm a little too Vriska coded for my own good.
Oh fuck yeah, it's Resi time.
Do Karkat or Jake involved in this conversation at all? If so, I need to take if not, I need to take 10 minutes to go do something else for a bit.
I don't think so.
Make some food. I hungry. Okay, I'll be back in probably 10 minutes. I will have my phone with me, so just ping me if there's some unexpected Jake or Karkat.
Alright. Is Drax? Drax here?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot I was muted.
All good.
Hey, am I interrupting anything?
Hey, Dave. No, Arqueus and I were just exchanging some notes before I bring the meeting to order again.
Okay, I just thought I would saunter over here. Things are getting pretty Lalonde heavy over there.
It really is an awful lot of fucking Lalons, isn't it?
2 was okay, or actually cool even, but this... Yeah, trying to see what's up over here. How's it going there, Broquia Sprite?
Nearly finished radically downgrading Crocker here. I then plan on mourning the complete restoration of her woeful inferiority with a moment of silent, subtle flexing.
Okay, that was some weird stuff to say, but cool. So, you are some sort of freak, right?
Yes.
Alright, good to know. It's like talking to someone who is half my bro, but then not even really. The bro half is half AI or something, so maybe 1/4 bro. But then maybe even less because the alt universe considerations and also part sprite.
I am notorious for being fucking sensational at mathematics, but I don't think I could break it down for you without lying about the precision of my figures, which is a practice I am by no means above, mind you.
Yeah, the bottom line is I can tell you're just a really watered down version. Or maybe sweated down. Why the fuck are you so sweaty?
I am not. I toweled off less than a minute ago.
Oh god.
Sir Dave, there's much we could talk about en route to waxing hard sentimental about our dubiously shared fraternal past. The fact that I will not shouldn't be mistaken for preoccupation with this delicate cyber task, which is trivial to me since my mind is a faultless silicon mesh of living algorithmic perfection. Neither should it be ascribed to the fact that my troll hem identity finds the notion of a reunion with you to be boring as a fiddling fruit. It is mainly that such a bonny experience strikes me as an endeavor falling outside my totally ripped and
Kick-Tuckus.
And Kick-Tuckus purview.
It's a
Brother
censored
times
version
with
of
real
Kick-Ass.
Dave would best be left to the custody of real Dirk, not to mention someone who gives at least greater than half a stupid shoot about you.
Swoon.
You know, I'm kind of glad you sound this insane, for the most part barely understandable. Makes it extra obvious you aren't my legit bro. Which means I can actually talk to you while only being vaguely confused and unsettled instead of curling up to a ball and having some sort of social conniption. Speaking of which, when is he supposed to get here, by the way?
Hang on. My mic's about to fuck up. I need to switch some shit around.
Oh, have you
I accidentally opened something.
have you
Slap some
learned why
sense
it
into
does
it.
that?
No.
Slap some bitch into it.
it's good now. Okay.
It sounds like you might need a better mic. You know how you can support VOFT getting its members better mics would be by subscribing to the channel.
Oh my god, Pog.
Did I
I'm
hear
shit pogging.
subscribing to the channel? Did you guys know
You
can
did.
subscribe to the channel? And if you hit that
Want to
little
be famous?
if you hit that little bell, you'll get a notification every time this channel does something, which is super cool.
It's also
And,
super often.
Yeah, also super often. You'll never miss an upload. And if you feel like, oh no, I might miss the next one, the next live, or you missed the last one, you can go straight up to the channel, to the playlist tab, and find every single VOFT Let's Read Homestuck live stream right there on one easy-to-click playlist. It's very epic.
Vriska is all about the notifications.
Vriska
yeah.
loves the notifications.
Vriska loves a
I
notification.
love bottles of water.
She has all of them, you might say.
All of the notifications.
At least 8.
All the notifications are mine to keep.
Good.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Relax, Dave. He's scheduled to arrive around the same time as all the other bad guys. You still have time. I could have expedited his arrival, but I knew that meeting him was going to be a big deal for you, so I decided to let you have some space while we made some plans. See, I'm always thinking about what's good for you guys, and what's best for the overall strategy. Keeping everyone in high spirits is important.
What do you mean, expedited?
And never mind that. Just chill out.
Alright. So as long as I'm supposedly chilling and in no way wondering about my bro, are you sure there are no beverages in that fridge? No AJ or there is a blind alley, brother dog. I already asked if she had milk in there once, plus another 9 redundant times after that. I also asked if she would like to touch my muscles. The answers were 10 no's and 1 yes. That reminds me, Dave. Would you like to touch my muscles? Maybe later. So, you sure there's nothing to drink in there?
Yes, Dave.
Don't know why I'm so insistent. Not like my fridge ever had anything comestible.
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 Not like my fridge ever had anything comestible inside. Why the fuck did you even bring it?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, come on.
Gamzee's in there.
Ugh. Oh, right. Somewhere I forgot about that. I forgot that we literally just established that you had Gamzee locked in there for some reason. You sure we shouldn't maybe let him out? He could suffocate in there.
He'll just revive. God tier style, right?
It's not a fucking god tier. He's faking it. He just made that fucking suit from scratch or something. I know he's complete trash, but maybe we should just let him out. What's the harm if it's not like what's the harm? It's not like he can cause much trouble. We all way outnumber him and have way more powers and shit.
No. Oh, wow. No. We will never be hearing from him again. No. Never, never, never again, never. Wow.
So you're just gonna let him suffocate in there then?
Dave, give me a little more credit than that. Gamzee is supposedly relevant to some stuff that's going to happen in the new universe. He's still got some plot armor or some shit. So when Earth is restituted, I'm just going to drop the fridge in the fucking ocean or something and let him find his own way out.
He only has like a little bit more plot armor. Not that much though.
It's a little bit.
A little bit.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, firm but fair. I mean, not that fair, but I guess I don't care. So is John's hot mom awake yet? No. I mean, not hot mom, just mom. Did anyone hear that?
Yes.
Shit, let's repeat all trains of thought starting now. How much longer till his hot mom's wake? Mom. I mean not mine, his mom, not my hot mom. I mean, my mom. I mean, fucking hell, not my mom, his John. John's hot mom. Jesus!
Strider Express is off the rails again, so I'm just going to duck out of this conversation. See you, everybody.
No, Vriska, don't go. At least do me the solid of letting me land squarely on some phrases that allow me some plausible deniability over whether I think John's mom is super fucking... Shit, wait! Pretend I didn't say that while I'm still rendering
this fucking point!
While still rendering its meaning in your mind somehow. If Vriska's gone, I'm not even talking to anyone.
Dave, forgive me if I am missing some nuance here, but it sounds to me as if you believe John's mother is physically attractive.
Okay, now you're just twisting my words around.
What would John think?
Okay, that's an interesting thought, but hear me out. What if we ran an experiment and spent the rest of our lives finding out what happened if we never told him?
I will consider your request for secrecy. Maybe. Frankly, I am not sure she has anything to write home about.
What? Oh, what the fuck? Are you on the idiot jogs today? How could you possibly be serious about that? How is this unconscious teen grandmother not a complete smoking babe?
I guess she is not my container of scalding leaf fluid.
No, I don't even believe you. You're obviously just trying to rile me up by going against the grain of frequently obvious babe facts.
God. Fucking Cheshire.
Yell this.
Yeah. Just fucking
Yeah.
Also Cheshire Creeper in chat.
Like
Homestuck is
quiet
so good.
yelling.
Is
Distant
Dave
yelling.
saying inappropriate things about John's mother over there?
No! I'm not saying anything. Just standard casual observations from a regular bystanding person.
He keeps calling her hot.
Wow. Pedalize much. I guess reprehensible dishonesty is all the rage with the troll kids today.
Wait, what's going on? Are we all talking about how hot Jane is?
No! Maybe.
Cause Janie is a straight up sexual fox riding in a red hot nuclear bombshell. Right toward the Yowza Plaza in the heart of Babe City, Massachusetts, USA! The last day just stands for more ass.
Thank you for defending the position I may or may not have been arguing for moments ago.
No comment. Hey, are you guys talking about me? What's going on?
Nope.
In the mouth.
Dave thinks your mom is hot.
What?
God damn it, Terezi. And now the same faces.
It's them.
Sorry? They don't have the same face. Their glasses are different by about 10 pixels. Fuck you.
Listen here, you little
okay,
shit.
sure.
I remember that post too. Alright, quick, let's
so
get through
you
this
saw
quickly.
it through the
but-
post. I noticed the first fucking time I saw him. Bitch ass.
Let's get through this
Anyway.
quickly so we can get to Carcat before Rexy gets back.
God.
And I can steal Carcat from Rexy.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
It's not my fault you have the same voice.
Mr. Jake Hartley, I presume? Oh, fuck. Wait.
TK.
TK, do you need to be
Oh, wait,
Jake?
no, wait, who was Jake?
It was...
Who was Jake?
It was River. River was
Alright, well,
Jake.
it's TK now.
I can be Jake in between.
Okay.
Fucking amazing.
Okay, guys, let's go! I'm gonna be so epic at this. Okay, go
I'm
from
gonna-
the top,
I'm gonna
please.
message
Alright.
Rexy either way.
Mr. Jake Harley, I presume?
No. It's English, actually. 'Twas my grandmother's surname.
Oh, my mistake. So then, is it just a coincidence that she had the same name as an invincible supervillain? Are coincidences even real?
I don't know. The history is a little murky to me. I heard she took the name from a nasty fellow to spite a wicked baroness.
Okay, good to know. It's been interesting to learn how, even though we were all pretty similar, we had a lot of really different life details.
I guess so. Okay, go.
My boy.
Like, there are all these things I take for granted about Jade's childhood, which in theory is similar to yours, but not really. She had a super powerful dog you didn't have, and also a grandpa you couldn't have had because that was grown-up you. I'd be really curious to hear about all the differences in your life sometime, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Hell, I'd be really curious to hear about the differences in my life, so to speak. But Jade is asleep. I'm guessing she grew up in a similar situation I did, but with a bunch of differences? Guess I'll just have to wait.
Well, she was a good friend. I know lots of stuff about her life. What do you want to know?
Oh, let's see. So, I was her grandpa instead of her being my Nana? I'm not sure if that statement made sense, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, she had a pop. He was a really funny and beloved old-time comedian. So I guess that is the guy you grew up to be.
Cool. I never knew
The song playing right now sounds like the ambient tracks that tend to play in VR chat. That's all I want to say.
Lo-fi beats to study and relax to study and get VOFTed to.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Cool.
yes.
I never knew my Nana growing up, except as an urn of ashes above the fireplace. I only met her as a sprite. Was I dead? Or was he?
Yep, but he wasn't ashes. They had a different way of preserving him, which I think was arguably more dignified.
How?
Have you seen Weekend at Bernie's?
No? I've heard of it, though.
Bro has one movie.
Bro legit has one movie.
Oh man, you have to see it. It's about a couple of knuckleheads. Black Sun? Green Sun, Black Rose? What's that? What are you doing here?
This is Flare Insurrection Remix.
Okay. Sorry, it threw me off for a second because I know we're on Psycholonial's playlist.
When VOFT dubs Psycholonials, I'm making you watch it.
Oh, hell yes.
Instead, the best way to get me
that.
to watch it would be to cast me in it, I promise. Just saying wink wink nudge nudge.
Can I be the manifesto?
Okay, but Prom Sleuth before Psycholonials.
No, Psycholonials is already on the docket and casted.
Damn it.
Get fucked.
Oh,
Can I be the
man.
manifesto?
Anytime the manifesto's on screen, it's just TK yelling, "Manifesto! Manifest!"
4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads.
Okay, where was... Okay. Oh man, you have to see it! It's about a couple of knuckleheads who parade around with a funny corpse trying to pass him off as a living friend and a good time Charlie over a series of escapades.
Also, Dimension Lord, each chapter would be a single video, so it would be nine videos. Sounds incredible.
I still have it if you want to see it sometime.
Definitely. So, you like movies?
Do I?
I love movies too. There are a whole bunch I'd want to show you, assuming you haven't seen them. You haven't seen them already. I'd love talking about them with people. I think my friends usually just humored me about the movies I liked, but I have a feeling you'd really dig them.
Oh, I guarantee you I would.
Awesome.
That's really funny in context of the credits when John says, "I think it's a good thing that movies died in 2009."
Welcome to chat, Panic.
Oh my god, Panic? I'm all too familiar with your work. It gives me attacks every week.
God.
You know how it is.
Awesome. I can't wait to show you some. So, that means Jane had an old man corpse version of me around somewhere? Like, in her house?
Yeah!
Okay, that sounds pretty preposterous to me. But I guess she must have grown up thinking it was normal.
Not really. She was always pretty put off by it, to be honest.
Poor Jane. I'll have to apologize to her for freaking her out from beyond the grave. What was her life like otherwise?
Pretty typical, I would say. She always characterized it as boring, but I never agreed, really. She got to live on the mainland, with access to all kinds of things I didn't have. Plus, she lived with a cool and manly father who cared about her a lot, and seemed like a stand-up gent.
Oh, she lived with her dad too? Do you know anything about him?
Not much, other than what I just said, and a few things she told me. I think he was stern and fatherly, and dressed well if memory serves. He was a private detective at one point.
A private detective? Wow. Sounds like you must have been a completely different kind of dad from the one I had. All these differences are so interesting. Some are subtle, but some are drastic, like this one apparently is. It would be neat to meet him. I mean, not that it would be much of a substitute for getting to see my dad again, since they're totally different people, but you know what I mean. Do you know what happened to him?
I'm not sure. I kinda lost track of him for a while. I think he might be in jail.
Jail?
Yeah, on Durst. I think. I could be wrong, though.
I'll make a mental note to check on him sometime soon. I bet Jane would want to too, when she wakes up. I'll ask her about it.
Good idea! Thinking about how the fuck that ends up turning out in CSAU, and I almost started crying.
Not a single cell could hold this man.
No.
Not a single one.
TK, why are you suddenly louder than a bass-boosted Rex roar from Jurassic Park?
Also, I don't know what you said.
I said not a single cell could hold this man.
Honestly.
Oh.
I'm trying to move my mic further away from my face. It's not working.
I have seen so many
Grimbo in chat! Grimbo in chat! Yo!
Grimbo in chat?
Grimbo in chat!
Grimbo in
Oh my
chat!
god,
Grimbo
Grimbo!
balls.
Grimbo!
Let us not forget that Dad
Balls
Crocker
are
and
inert.
Dad Bert are two entirely different men.
Yeah.
And yet, both of them are DILFs to the
But
extreme.
in my heart,
Emphasis
in my
on
heart.
the ILF.
You know, Jake, at first you seemed pretty shy, but you don't really seem that way at all now. You just strike me as a nice regular dude who likes movies and stuff. I'm glad we're getting a chance to talk.
Yeah, me too! I've been feeling way out of sorts since I got sprung from the big house and dragged along to this here frog stage to suddenly bump guns with way too many people. But you're really good company, John, and you know how to make a guy feel at ease.
Yeah, it is a lot of people. I'm having trouble keeping track of everyone myself.
I forgot their dynamic was like this.
Yeah, it's a dynamic that's not like explored much and is kind of like, even in like post canon when they supposedly are living together in the meat timeline, it's really just kind of like, yeah, they were living together and they were just kind of chilling, but
They were roommates.
Without getting into detail, in my early Homestuck fan days, I was running in some less than amazing circles, and
It's
you know,
okay, you can say Strattercest.
no, guys.
Oh god.
that was involved in those circles, yes. But I was talking about the people who shipped these two.
Fair.
Which, like, I like this dynamic. I don't like it romantic, but I can see why people back then liked it when they cared less about the moral part.
Fandom was different back then.
Yeah, I don't hold. The people who were really shitty about it have been held accountable, as far as I can tell. So, I don't try. You know what? The distraction tangent ray is too strong. I'm gonna put a silencer on it for a second. Here we go.
We
where
can
am I?
get back on track.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't. Yeah, me too. Oh wait, hold up. They all seem like decent folk and all, but I guess everyone's catching me at a bad time. This wasn't how I pictured things going at all.
How were you picturing it?
Naively, I suppose. It's not that I was expecting differently of anyone else, more that I had spurious visions of my own conduct. Remember the letter I sent you?
Yes.
All the excitement and swagger you heard from me in those words. That's the man I thought I'd be when you met me. A man of action and gumption. Hell, when I wrote that, I thought by now maybe people would have even come to see me as a leader. What a laugh. I turned out to be such a disappointment to myself and everyone else. The bravado in that letter was fake, I've realized lately. I've realized a lot of things, that I could never be a leader, or a people person, or probably ever have a quality relationship with someone. So it's hard to get up a lot of moxie for a big moment like this, even though I'm as excited about it as everyone else. Tavros Sprite already tried cheering me up, and he's nice, but I don't think it
I tried my
worked.
best.
Like, by saying maybe all that stuff isn't true, and maybe I'm actually really great, in all the ways I don't think I am, it's a nice thought, but also it weirdly just doesn't make me feel any better. John, you seem like the kind of guy who likes trying to cheer up a pal, so I guess just so you know, someone already tried telling me I was wrong and it didn't work.
I don't think you're wrong, though. Well, I don't know. We just met. What could I know about you other than what you tell me? I believe you about all that. Really, it just sounds to me like you're going through a lot of changes. Changes are good, especially if you understand that that's what's happening to you. I think that's how we grow and stuff. I think I've changed in a lot of ways. Some ways that weren't easy.
Yeah?
Sure. So, you're realizing you like being by yourself. It sounds like big deal. It sounds like big deal. I like being alone a lot of the times too. It helps me think. If that's who you are, there's nothing wrong with that. Jade's grandpa liked being by himself too. So much so that he moved to an island as far away from civilization as possible. But he still did adventurous stuff and was super successful, and also raised a cool granddaughter who is actually his daughter, and I guess also yours?
Huh. Yes, I guess you're right.
And if nothing else, at least you have your cool costume.
You really like it?
Hell yes!
Wow, thanks! Sometimes I worry that I might look a little silly, and feel kind of exposed, maybe. Like I'm on sexy display as such, and people don't see me as a person.
I wouldn't worry about that. I love the God tier pajamas, and yours are badass. You look like a superhero.
Really?
Yes. Well, maybe a plucky sidekick, at least. Sidekicks are really underrated anyway. I think in some cases they might be the real stars. Like, you know Batman? Truth be told, I think he might just be some kind of gallivanting idiot. He's got all the money and skills in the world, and what does he do? He buys a fancy car to drive around in, then jumps out and starts punching crooks with his bare hands. Then, when he gets hornswoggled by a willy clown with no powers and... Oh, yeah, and
Wily.
a wily clown with no powers and a
Oh,
lot
Willy
less money,
clown.
who has to bail him out? His sidekick, of course.
Willy.
Yeah, I don't think we want to hear about Clown Willie, Jace.
Listen.
Yeah, you're right!
What is Batman even trying to prove? Being all serious and cool looking? His sidekick looks like he has a lot more fun and smacks of confidence and self-assurance trotting around in his underpants. Batman probably doesn't even care much about stopping crime. It's more about walloping thugs and getting to feel cool. If he really cared about stopping bad guys, he'd probably use his fancy money to buy guns, and at least show the criminals he's packing to make them scared, if not surrender outright. I bet his sidekick probably just has to wait for Batman to bungle things up with his stupid karate, and when he gets in trouble, the sidekick just guns down all the crooks from a safe distance like a sensible person.
John Egbert, great at media analysis.
As someone who is
Just
actively
amazing.
as someone who is actively writing a Homestuck DC crossover fic where Batman is adopting Karkat, this analysis just it harms me physically and emotionally. I don't
Man,
like this analysis.
John
This
is so right, 100%.
This is complete slander, and I hate it.
Yeah,
I
the
hate
thing
it.
is, every character in Homestuck, when they talk, they're telling the truth and they're right. They would never lie or have flawed views of the world,
Exactly.
ever.
I think that yeah, Jegbert should make video essays. You're correct, Simon.
Yeah, that's
God.
Also, yeah,
That's the real joke.
I do like Transfem Jake, and I like the idea that she names herself Laura.
That's really good. That's really good. Oh my god.
Really big. What the hell?
That's so good.
I forget
That's
where
the
I first
first
saw
I've
that,
heard-
but it's fucking incredible.
Hey,
That's the
TK.
first time I've heard that name specifically, but it's very good.
Hey, TK, you should rewrite parts of Homestuck and make it so that Jake becomes Lara in Project S. Joking.
I was like, where are you going with
Dora.
this being me specifically? But yeah, I do have that power. I could do that.
We do have that power, TK.
The power of
I just-
adaptation means you can change things if you see fit.
What I will do, I will make Jake look extra longingly at that Lara Croft poster.
We control the horizontal.
I'll-
We control the vertical. We
Make
control
him
the
look at
gender
the
slider.
camera. Make him look at the camera and be like, man, it would sure be great if I was a woman right now. And then go back to the conversation he was having, which had nothing to do with that.
Jesus
Straight at the camera.
Is
It would be
June
super
Egbert
cool
on
if
Project
I
S?
used she, her pronouns.
Is June Egbert on Project S? Well, being as she is in my brain, and I
Oh, shit.
and I am on Project S. Yes, June Egbert is on Project S.
Aren't there like 3 different June Egberts in your head, or am I thinking of someone?
I think that's someone else involved.
All
Yeah, that's
these
someone else.
homosexuals and their homosexuality.
Remind me,
The
is it
distraction
Vera?
ray got switched back on, by the way. I don't know who bumped the fucking controls.
God damn it!
Nobody has the controls. It's a passive aura.
All right.
Sorry.
It's Dr.
Actually, I have the controls. I've just been distracted working on panels.
Well, I do love guns. Also fisticuffs.
See, there you go. You're better than Batman already.
Whisper, 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 whisper.
Hold on. Shh. Listen.
Whisper, whisper, mayor, whisper, 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 Cantown, beware, whisper, whisper, earth, whisper, 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 to scale, don't see how, whisper, 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 if you're really going, whisper, 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 build, whisper, whisper.
He's talking to the mayor again.
So it seems, they really appear to have quite the rapport.
I just love how he talks to the mayor. It's like he made up this whole language of like minimal talking and hand gestures. It's so cute.
Egbert, what the fuck? Were you eavesdropping?
No?
This is a fucking private conversation! Stop being rude garbage!
I wasn't eavesdropping. You just happen to be like right there. And you're a really loud whisperer.
Oh, okay then. Here, have an excessively quiet... Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Go back to your cute mayor conference. We'll mind our own business.
Drax, it's you.
Drax.
It's Tarvis.
Oh my god, it's me. I didn't know Tavros stood up here. Oh my god. Oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? Oh no. Alright, anyways.
Sneeze.
Oh god, wait. No, that sorry, tangent. Fucking reminds me of a deleted Homestuck fanfic that was like purposefully awful and called Homestuck High. And in it at one point Karkat
like this.
Karkat gets amnesia and then wakes up and says, "I am Tarvos."
Also, yes, Bone Jones, June Egbert is in League of Legends, so her passive makes it so that she blows people away.
When you said pass, I thought you were about to give Melanie's password.
Oh, away. Okay.
Actually, no, she is in League of Legends. You see her in Arcane.
Yeah, she's the kid who blows herself up.
No, I was saying that she's the god that the spirit that the Zonites prayed to.
Janna?
Oh, Janna?
Yes,
We need to
I'm implying she's Janna. Anyway,
We need to finish this conversation.
Okay.
Please, we need to finish this.
I sneezed twice. Now it's John.
okay.
Hey, Mel, can we play League of Legends after this? I kind of want to now.
After I pick up Bug, yes.
Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where
like
am
this feigning.
Oh, no, I don't have
John.
Okay.
Oh man, what's
man,
going on now?
man. What's going on now?
Why? Why does your Lucis to be here? Oh, my allergies.
I need to say very quickly, with Tavros being a sprite, it's very funny having those sneeze sound effects like squelched by Discord, and I imagine that's happening diegetically.
Yeah.
I'll have to listen to it after.
God.
John.
Jaspers? What are you... Wait a minute. Rose, is that you?
Meow.
Oh my god. I turn my back for 2 seconds and something stupid happens.
Oh
Holy shit, guys. We fucking did it.
John, that's like the first mistake everyone makes. You never turn your back on the body.
No,
Or the single prototype sprites.
I only have 15 minutes left, roughly.
Okay, everybody, time's up! Wrap up your conversations. Our tactical meeting is officially back in order.
Hey, Aiden, Pearls, do you want me to grab some milk for you so that you can quench your throat before this yap fest?
Don't you ever drink milk before recording.
Ew!
That's so bad for your vocal cords.
What do you mean?
Milk.
I love the taste of milk.
Milk is awful for your vocal cords before recording.
Why?
love
It's so
this
creamy
word.
and thick.
Yeah,
I hate
that's
that.
bad for your
Oh
vocal cords.
no! Oh
Okay,
no!
guys.
Oh.
It's
Let's
so soothing
let's
and
get back to
delicious.
it. This conversation is making me really uncomfortable.
All right,
Vriska,
yeah.
save us! Vriska,
Vriska.
save us! You're the hero. Vriska, save us!
All right, has everybody shut up yet?
I think so.
Great. Let's not waste another second then. I'm diving right into this. Everyone pay close attention and try to keep up. I'll start by describing the exact nature of the threats we're dealing with and go from there. According to intelligence gathered during our trip along with some Renaissance work on arrival, this session has 4, possibly 5 major adversaries. Condis, of course, and 3 Jack Noirs of varying levels of danger. Plus, there's a female Prospedin of equivalent power to the strongest Jack. She's sort of an X factor. It's hard to accurately gauge her threat level, but I'm not about to take any chances. All these threats are just outside the Incipisphere, en route to the session as we speak. Once they arrive, all hell will break loose. That's when Endgame is officially go. You only have a couple hours to prepare, so you need to listen to every word I say. Victory will depend on following my plan to the letter.
I thought in-game was like 4 hours.
So, where's the
In-game's
Countess
only-
right now?
She's on Durst, preparing for the same critical convergence herself. After our little prison raid caught her completely off guard, costing her some hostages and key points of leverage, we've essentially reached a temporary ceasefire by default while both sides regroup. This is not how she expected things would go. We had the advantage of surprise that time, but we won't be so lucky next time. She's waiting for the Jacks to get here just like we are. Once they do, she'll instantly have the upper hand, and she knows this. Her particular combination of abilities, along with her supervillain-like cunning, make her an extremely dangerous part of this equation. That's why we need a good strategy in place before the shit hits the breeze blender.
So, in addition for waiting for way too many jacks to get here, we're also waiting for my bro too, right? Who gets here at the same time, or...
Yes, the other strider was banished to the periphery as well, and is in transit. He'll arrive at the same time, give or take, and should be a great tactical asset. Sources tell me the dude is pretty good with a sword.
Yo, he's transing it?
Oh shit.
That's me. I'm the source. I told her that, and it's true.
Yes, thank you, Arguez.
This is starting to sound a bit complicated. How are we supposed to keep track of all these villains and heroes coming and going when and where?
You're right, Kanaya. At this point in the meeting, I think we could use some diagrams to help with the battle plans. Karkat, if you wouldn't mind. Oh shit.
I still have no idea why you put me on drawing duty. I'm easily the worst artist here, and in a setting that includes Dave, let's get real, that's no small feat.
I specifically assigned you to do to diagramming duty so that it would keep you occupied. That way, you'd stand a chance of keeping your mouth shut while I talk strategy.
That's worked out great so far, hasn't it? We've lost how many strategy seconds to me complaining about drawing already?
Sure, but I know that drawing requires a lot of concentration from you. Once you're in the zone, I expect you'll simmer down.
Wow! Fuck you! You're probably right, but fuck you nevertheless! Where the shit is my art pencil? I have some drawing to do!
Dogs.
A spear.
Let's
dog,
run down the threat
JC,
list with a full
Other
debriefing
Jack.
on each threat.
Jack, Strider, we are here, Skaya.
We'll start with the big fish herself, the former empress of our world, her imperious condescension. The only reason we've been able to temporarily neutralize her stronghold on this session is by taking two major pieces away from her, Harley and Crocker. Rest assured, she's already scheming to reassert her dominance, and if it weren't for my intervention here, I'd bet everything I had on the Sea Witch. She spent centuries upgrading her abilities, which now includes both kinds of telekinesis. The simpler variety, more common to Rustbloods, and the nasty kind, which sometimes yellow-blooded mutants have, involving all the fucking eye lasers and shit. If that weren't enough, she has a mix of telepathic abilities too, like mine, plus the animal communion kind more typical to brownbloods.
Like me.
Yes, Tavros, like you. This means she can hijack animals and trolls, assuming they aren't particularly resistant to influence, like me, obviously. Humans, I'm guessing, are still off limits to her influence unless they've got some animal blood in them, which is what makes Jade such a dangerous element here. One of the mission-critical priorities is to make sure she stays asleep. If she ever wakes up and the Condis takes control again, that's probably game over for you guys. Jade's first Guardian abilities make her too much to deal with on top of everything else. It's also possible that the Condis may have some sway over the Prospedian and the... Prospedian? Over the Prospedian and one of the Jacks because of their part dog nature too. It's hard to say what their level of resistance is, so I can't really be sure. Strategically, it's best to err on the safe side though, and presume this could be an issue. This is why taking on the Condis has to be a huge priority. Ideally, you should be able to kill or disable her as quickly as possible. But if that's ooh my god, hang on. Pause. Drink. One sec.
Hell yeah.
Lock in, bitch. But if that's easier said than done, then what you need to do is keep her occupied. Throw everything you have at her, whatever crazy powers you've got, just keep her busy. Distracted enough by a bunch of pesky kids so she won't have time to get clever with her powers. This is the best defense against the off chance she might be able to sway the Dog Jack and Prospedian, and a failsafe in case Jade wakes up for whatever reason. When it comes to killing her, I don't have much to advise. There's no intel on her weaknesses or anything like that. In fact, I bet she doesn't have any. Like any powerful endgame boss, you just have to keep hammering away at her until she's dead. Enough said. This brings us to the Jacks. To differentiate, I'll give them nicknames. There's Dog Jack, Lord Jack, and Robo Jack. Let's talk about them in order of threat level. Karkat, I'm going to need another shitty drawing. This time of Dog Jack and his Prospedian counterpart, please.
Fuck you.
Yes, I see you're intent on being a wiggler about this, as we have all come to expect. Whatever, I've been working within the confines of everyone's stupid limitations already, so I might as well work around yours as well.
I love Karkat so much.
Creative.
Those are some really good Thanksgiving turkey drawings.
Right? There, perfect. Dogjack is easily the most powerful adversary of the bunch in terms of pure physical capability. The Condes has the edge in guile and flexibility, and Lord Jack has a ton of offensive power too. But there's nothing quite like the first Guardian abilities to give someone an overwhelming tactical advantage. The ability to teleport anywhere in the session anytime, or anyone anywhere anytime, while having access to an inexhaustible power supply from the Green Sun really makes it no contest, even against an otherwise awesome combatant. If it were just him you had to deal with, I wouldn't like your odds, honestly. But luckily for us, there's a major factor here which should mostly neutralize him during this huge melee, which is the Prospidian. Scroll down, please.
Sorry.
Power-wise, she's a precisely even match for him. And better yet, she apparently can't stand the guy. I still don't know what her real motives are, but you know what they say. Enemy of my enemy and all. So, I say let her have her. God damn it. What the fuck? Reel in.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Okay! Power-wise, she's a precisely even match for him. And better yet, she apparently can't stand the guy. I still don't know what her real motives are, but you know what they say. Enemy of my enemy and all. So I say let her have at him, and if the opportunity presents itself, help her defeat him. I will also give this bit of advice. If Jade ever wakes up and the Condes is sufficiently preoccupied, then make sure Jade goes nowhere near the Condes and sick her on Dogjack. She's the only one here whose abilities are on par with his, so that's where they're best applied. Got it? Good.
I also really quickly, I love just me and TK having fights in the chat.
It's Prospition.
It's Prospidian.
It's Prospition.
It's Prospetian.
Prospetian.
Kill yourself.
but I love specifically that, like, it's me and TK having fights in the chat, but it's specifically with the VOFT and Project S like accounts.
Prospitian.
You just have to picture VOFT-chan and Project Synth-Page fighting.
Fucking duking it out.
Yeah.
God.
They're both losing.
We make a Homestuck project. We make a Homestuck project fighting game. We have VOFT-chan, we have Crowstrider, we have fucking June, Podfeels June, technically Godfeels June, and Project Sunpage. And also we're gonna include Data Wi-Fi and the other the other SOCON one that I can't remember right now, and then we'll just keep going from there. There's also the VHS one now.
Isn't there an actual Homestuck fighting game being like made?
Yes.
You could totally
I'll just
get
give
that
them
being-
$20.
Yeah, you could totally talk them into doing like a VOFT-chan specialty character or something. I'm sure.
I'm not gonna do that.
DLC.
God. DLC VOFT-chan. Jesus.
Why is he hunched over like that, though? Man's just really
drawn
into
on the
this
floor.
drawing.
He is
No,
putting
but
the
he's
work
like
in.
really into it.
I hate to say it, but I think that's the Karkat's default pose.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
He's
I'm
got
afraid.
horrible posture.
I'm afraid the joke went unnoticed. It was a dirty joke about him being a
What do you
bottom.
mean by this?
Shut the fuck up. Alright.
Oh my
Anyway.
god.
Anyway.
I'm autistic and
Next.
asexual.
Lord Jack.
I am also both of those
Karkat?
things, actually. Does trolls have balls?
God.
The rumor come out.
Karkat.
Sorry. How does this look?
Great! I think I can work with this. Yes, another true work of art has been made here today. Anyway, this ugly customer you see here, this is the Jack native to the session we're in now. Somehow he got possessed by, or like, infused with Lord English's crazy, ridiculously destructive magical energy. I have no idea why or how this happened, how it's theoretically even possible, or why we should actually care. The fact of the matter is, it happened, and now we have to deal with this hideous rainbow-eyed monstrosity. Given what I have learned about Lord English's abilities, this will make his attacks quite lethal, and he will be extremely difficult to kill. In fact, that fucking rainbow energy just might give him the highest constitution rank of any adversary, probably making him the toughest one here to actually kill off. The only reason he's not a dog tier level threat is because, for all his power, at least it's localized to wherever he happens to be. He's about as slow as any of us lowly omnipotents. He's not quite as relevant to keep occupied or even to defeat as the Condis herself. But he's still going to be huge trouble when he gets here. You're going to need to stick some really good fighters on him. My advice is to also seriously prepare for casualties during that fight. As the group's chief healer, Jane is going to need rapid access to the multiple fronts of this battle. More on that later. That brings us to RoboJack. He's the Jack originating from our session. Remember him, Karkat? We hatched a plan with him to take down the Black Queen. It seems like so long ago now, doesn't it? Now, apparently, he's got some cybernetic upgrades? Who the fuck knows how that happened, or for that matter, why or even how he's on his way here now? My mind boggles trying to even picture the amount of stupid shit he's been through between now and when we knew him. Put this on the ever-lengthening list of garbage that doesn't matter and nobody cares about. The fact is, we have no idea what his affiliations are at this point, but like I'm always saying, best to plan for the worst and assume this is just another scrub we've got to kill. He's the lowest on the threat level, though his various enhancements and accessories may pose more of a challenge than we bargained for. He's also traveling with a Juju, known for its high storage capacity, so he's possibly packing company. Maybe a lot of company. I won't get into that now, though. You're going to need to reserve a squad for dealing... God damn it. You're going to need to reserve a squad for dealing with this guy and whoever he's brought along for the ride. It's a lesser priority, so I'd recommend an ensemble of third stringers. No offense to whoever those brave souls might be. Every lame wad has their place in an epic battle, and everyone's effort counts. Egbert-looking kid, I'm looking at you.
Huh?
Possibly you too, Tavros. Maybe.
Gotta hit them with the comma exclamation point.
That covers the overall
Gotta hit them
situation.
with the comma exclamation
Great job,
point.
Karkat. Really, just an all-around great job. I mean that.
Rexy.
Thank you.
Now, listen. We've got to keep these battles spread out across the session so you all don't start tripping on each other's toes, turning this into more of a clusterfuck than it already is. That means you need to station teams ready to intercept the Jacks wherever they're coming from. You also need to launch your lightning strike raid on the Condis before any of them get here. As for your party's healer, like I said, she'll need to be highly mobile. So what you'll need to do is lay out a network of key portals and transporters so she can make the rounds and be in tight communication with her. Once you less relevant, more mobile folks should get on that now. Or one of you less relevant. Continue. See? Scatter window portals like these around the various battle sites. Yo, did you loot my house or something? Please don't interrupt. Transportalizers will work too, if you can get them all hooked up right. This is definitely busy work, but it's also really important, so we need someone competent in charge of this.
I think I could handle that.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm quite mobile in this new form. Also, I think my abilities will help with forecasting the optimal network layout, along with helping Jane coordinate her routes during battle. Plus, I have to admit, I kind of relish the idea of being a less relevant party member, particularly since I think it is inherently true now.
Okay, Rose. Rose Sprite? That's great. You can volunteer for that job if you want. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll be divvying up the roles momentarily. But cool, we have you down for that. Again, it's critical. The whole party will need to defend Crocker's life at all costs. She can't get sucked into any combat. If she dies, you could all be fucked. Be sure to fill her in on the logistics whenever Arqueus is finished deprogramming her. Everyone got it? Awesome. Since that pretty thoroughly covers the full tactical situation, we can move on to the real strategizing. Now we can assign combat roles.
For the record, not leaving stream tonight, actually.
Oh.
Turns out.
Nice. Briska, wait. Before you go on, I just wanted to say, I'm really impressed with your strategic analysis so far. You really seem to be all over this. I wouldn't even know where to begin figuring out all this stuff. Anyway, I'm glad we have you back on our side.
Aw, thanks, John.
Just thought I'd say. I didn't want you to go through all this stuff for us, thinking it was going unappreciated. Anyway, please continue.
You got it. Now it's time to divide everyone up into teams. Let's go down the list of foes again and assign party members to each battle. Once again, starting from the top.
You too, Pearls. You're doing great at this right now.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I can feel my voice kind of giving way a bit, but
Condi.
Hi, Condi.
Hi.
we're good. Hey, Queen.
Women.
Hi.
I'm not attracted to women, but Condis is one of the handful of exceptions I have. Hi.
Hi.
The Condis. We'll need a team to raid Durst again, but this time for all the marbles. And remember, the raid has to start before the rest of the action to keep her from getting the upper hand. And the party has to be at least good enough if not defeat her, keep her busy for a long while. So, who wants a piece of the Sea Witch?
Me.
I like those
Alright, I've
mouths.
got 2 takers from the Lalon camp. We'll need more though. Who else?
I'll go.
You sure, John?
I think so. From what you said, it sounds like this is the most important battle. If we don't keep her busy, everything could get messed up. I think I'd be good at that. I can use all my windy powers for distractions and stuff.
Okay, you're with the Lalons then. Make it count.
Can we talk real quick about how John is totally underselling himself here? Like, on this platform, he is easily the most capable combatant, and it's not
Yeah,
even...
it's like he's got low self-esteem for
Use my
some
witchy
reason.
powers.
I don't know. I feel like John, Vriska, and Jade are all like, it would make an interesting fight.
Yeah.
Hold on, why is my screen yellow?
I may as well go too. It would be a shame if the party defeating the woman who terrorized our planet for ages had no representation from our species.
Shame or not, I'm afraid that won't work, Kanaya.
Why not?
You can't join their party. Well, not yet at least. There's another critical role which you specifically need to play first. We can't risk
role?
losing you in battle until it's complete.
What is it?
I'll explain later, after the teams are set.
Later, she's like, all right, so what was this thing you wanted to do, Vriska? It's like this, and they start making out.
Hi, Albert Dogs. Welcome to stream. God.
Okay,
That
let's say
fucking
Team
song.
Condus is good enough for now with John, Rose, and Roxy. Next foe, Dogjack. Like I said, we're banking on the Prospidian keeping him busy, so he's not an immediate battle priority. We won't designate a team for him right now. But, as I mentioned, in the event Jade wakes up for some reason, she should be reserved exclusively for this fight. That means someone needs to tell her, if not in person, rather than if not in person, then some other way. Perhaps leave her a reminder on her Perhaps leave a reminder for her. Maybe tied to her finger or something? Others can join the fight against him if need be, once their targets have been dealt with. Scroll down, please. Until then, better to let the heavy hitters keep him in check.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
I always love this art.
Hey,
It's
guys,
so
that,
badass.
That chain
like
is
there wasn't
looking
enough of it.
particularly red.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's a little weird. Huh. I wonder why that is. Anyway.
Is that a reference?
Next, Lord Jack. Who wants dibs on this guy?
I guess that's me. That was me
Okay,
saying, like, not realizing it was my turn to speak.
Yeah, I was about to make a joke about it.
There are all these rumors swirling around that I've got to beat Ellie anyways, which is probably bogus, but whatever. Killing this guy at least would be the best thing, right? Maybe if I do that, I could, like, put the prophecy to rest.
That logic sounds reasonable to me. For what it's worth, I never brought into the idea that you were supposed to be the one to kill English anyway. So
Never
that's
brought
one
in.
down. Who else?
Okay, why not?
Sorry. Bought into. Goddamn. Fuck. I'm.
It's okay,
fumbling,
we're all
like,
fucking
my
up today.
eyeballs.
It's all good.
We all fucking up.
Oh god. You sure, Terezi? You're not immortal, remember? And this one's going to be tough.
You said we need good fighters to go at this guy. And I think I'm pretty decent. At least at stabbing things. So, I'll go. Besides, someone has to witness Dave's heroism if he wants to be let off the hook for that prophecy.
Hey, it's your decision. Anyone else?
What about Dave's bro? I heard he's supposed to be hot shit.
Yeah, sure. That's fine if you're comfortable volunteering someone who isn't here for a deadly battle. It's cool if you want to do that.
Dave, come on. As if it's not extremely likely he'd seek you out upon getting here anyway. Why don't we just pencil him into the team as probably? Just be sure to debrief him on the whole situation when he gets here. Think you can handle that, Dave? Okay, great. Which reminds me, what about you, Arqueus? How do you want to fit into this?
I haven't decided yet. I'm going to crunch some more numbers in the vast combat matrix I just compiled now, in the micro-blink of a nanosecond to deduce the optimal strategic appropriation of my assets, i.e. muscles. Joining real Dave in battle is semi-tempting, but I do not wish to horn in on real dirt shit. Instead, I would prefer to blaze my own trail with my own hooves. I always wanted to do something really important and heroic. I mean, aside from all the other stuff I've done like that, which is quite a lot. But something quite grandiose and perfectly unmistakable as a gesture, turning the tide of fortune for all of existence. This is what I have always wanted to desire. This is what I have always desired. Well, that is to say, both halves of me once had such an ambivalent desire which was compromised by our respective internalized conflicts. But together, that desire is fully realized, no longer ambivalent. Nay, it is now fully bivalent, perhaps even univalent. I would like my gesture to shock everyone. It must come from out of the blue, make virtually no sense, stun all involved, and have a lasting, profoundly unintelligible impact on all future and pseudo-future events. Does this answer your question?
Oh, sorry, I was just temporarily mesmerized by your incredible spiel. Needless to say, I absolutely agree with your philosophy on heroic action and wanting to do something important. In any case, you've earned the right to do whatever the fuck you want just by dint of being awesome. End of story. Okay, next.
I fucking love that Vriska is a huge Arqueus stand for just no reason at all.
Yeah.
She just thinks he's neat.
What did she even think about Equus? Because I don't remember.
She thought he was a creep.
Great.
Interesting. We'll need to designate a team for RoboJack and his entourage. Alright, full disclosure, this is where things get kind of stupid. Even talking about this guy and his crew is probably a waste of good tactical analysis. But the fact is, he's going to be here, and you're going to have to deal with his bullshit. I strongly recommend the dregs of your party get stuck with mop-up duty on this. Really, I'm kind of laughing already. Oh man. I really don't want to spoil too much fun for you guys, but no, I shouldn't.
What?
Okay, intelligence reports I have gathered, namely through a bit of time-hopping reconnaissance, suggest that Robojack may, I repeat may, be in transit with a bunch of green time-traveling idiots in that oven. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, if true, none of these bozos are particularly powerful. They'll mainly just be a nuisance. So, who wants to deal with them? Hey, kid. Kid! Yes, I'm talking to you again! God damn it, what was his name again? Joke?
Krista, stop. It's Jeep and you know it.
Listen, Joke. Joke, snap out of it! I'm talking to you!
Sorry?
This is a strategy session, Joke. Please stay alert. Now, do you think you can handle being on this team? Awesome, that's the spirit. This assignment should be right up your alley, kid. Who else?
Me. I'll do it.
Thanks for volunteering, Tavros. This fight is pretty well suited to your skill set, too. And you can join Joke here to help him get ready, but there's one thing I need you to do before the battle starts.
Oh, really? What?
Oh shit, sorry. I'll explain to you later in private, but it's critical and something only you can do.
Oh. That makes me the funny feelings combination of skeptical, nervous, and excited.
Good! That's exactly how you should be feeling about it, trust me. So, anyone else want to step forward?
Are you fucking with me now?
Come again?
Well, let's see if I'm tallying this up right. John and Lalonde's 1 and 2 are on Team Condis. The Strider Bros and Pyrope are on the lore team. Oh my god, what the fuck? Why does my...
It's spreading.
I had no issue with Caliborn during fucking Masterpiece, but now I can't even do my slightly raspy Karkat? What the hell? John and Lalonde's 1 and 2 are on Team Condis. The Strider Bros and Pyrope are on the Lord team. Jade, when not on nap duty, is on Dog team exclusively. The Mayor isn't doing shit because I am personally seeing to it that not a single post-apocalyptic tatter on his head gets harmed. Crocker's on healing detail, and Lalonde 3 volunteered to support that. Kanaya has some vague, yet to-be-explained mission to do, and so does Tavros. And Joke here just got shunted off to the Pee-wee League. So who the fuck is even left aside from me? And the fucking cat, I guess. Are you sure we shouldn't pick a role for Rose's fucking cat, Lucis, before moving on to the absolute bottom of the barrel, sometimes referred to as the Vantis Zone?
Oh, great point, Karkat. Hey there, kitty.
Meow.
What would you like to do?
I would like to eat some tuna fish and cuddle with either Rose or Roxy. Or both.
Aww. Okay, that can be your very important job. Don't let us down.
Thank God we sorted that out! Now that we've established the kitty cat is heading up the fish-eating operation, I think we can safely proceed to the rung of strategic importance directly below that. The infamous, what is Karkat going to do rung? And since everyone else has a job and my skills are relatively unimpressive, I'll have to sign up for Team Dipshit too! Hell, even the kid in the banana hammock is a god tier at least. So I guess that means I'll be taking orders from him. Sure, why not? Second in command to a third-rate hero. Sounds about right for me.
Karkat, yes, you're absolutely right that you basically suck and that as a tactical resource you should be managed accordingly. But you aren't joining Joke's team or any fighting for that matter, or doing any fighting for that matter. Like Kanaya, there's another more pressing matter reserved for you. In fact, it's the same as hers.
What the fuck? When were you planning on telling me this?
Karkat, I already alluded to this when you waltzed over, interrupting my conversation with Kanaya and pretended you weren't flirting with me. Remember?
Oh, right. Well, what's this pressing matter?
I'm getting to that! Very soon, in fact. I just needed to get the team squared away first.
Oh, okay, well, are they?
Looks like it.
So that means Jake, I mean, really is a one-man team designated for Robojack and his oven bozos.
Apparently. You okay with that, kid? You can do it, just believe in yourself or whatever the fuck. When in doubt, just remind yourself the battle isn't even particularly important, and help could be on the way once some of the other battles start coming to some sort of resolution. Just hang in there!
Okay.
Excellent!
I fucking love Vriska calling him kid as if they aren't the exact same age.
I think he's older than her, actually.
Yeah, I think he might be older than her. No, they would be the same.
Tauros and his squash head.
They would be the same at this point, yeah.
I mean,
Roar
barring
the
any difference in
Lord.
birthday.
What was that about Bara?
Although, Vriska's birthday definitely is August 8th, right? Like, if you tried to transfer her... Yeah.
Okay, but like...
Unfortunately, she shares that with Borne.
If it's 8 to 8... 8 to the power of 8. This is also my birthday. This is also my birthday. Don't worry about it.
So this is a completely unbiased headcanon. Yes.
Yeah. It's 8 to the power of 8,
Oh.
guys. There's nothing
You're not a
else.
kin. It's fine.
Yeah, right, obviously.
No one here would kin Vriska.
Hey, Simon is right. Rose is a ball.
Anti-distraction measures, go.
That concludes the tactical planning part of this debriefing. It's all perfectly logical, right? No questions or anything? Cool. Really, I shudder to think about what you numbskulls would be doing if I weren't around, like John just implied with his nice remarks. He really did you all the biggest fucking favor in the history of time shenanigans by clobbering me in the face 3 years ago. You should all make him a gift basket when this is over to show your gratitude. No need to thank me, of course. I'm just doing my job here. Now, let's go over some really basic non-combat endgame stuff, then we'll be ready to break. First, about Kanaya and Karkat's mission I alluded to a minute ago. This is really important. You both listening?
Yes.
No.
Okay, well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad, as long as Kanaya understands that's mainly what matters, since she's the more important part of this equation.
Wow, I'm fucking shocked. What does she have to do?
You both have to go to Jade's planet and see Echidna. Even though this session is about as far from normal as it can possibly get, the same basic rules apply. Someone needs to seek an audience with her, and get her to agree to release the Genesis frog, or the tadpole that grows up to become the frog, which is the stage of development he's in at this point. Remember Kanaya? You had to do this on your planet to get our frog released into Skaya.
Yeah. She asked me to do something impossible. To which I replied, that's impossible. So she ended up demanding that I fight her, so I did, which made me feel sad. I'd rather not have to do that again. Will I have to do that again?
If that's what she wants, then yes.
Why does it have to be me, though?
Because someone has to! Sources tell me this is the plan the Condas had for you before we derailed all her shit.
You keep talking about all these sources. Who are all these sources? Did Arqueus tell you this too?
No, look, I've been busy, okay? Information is everywhere if you know where to look. Durs has a lot of agents on the inside who are wise to the old lady's plans. Shaking the bushes for good intel isn't that complicated. It just takes a little effort. Some people on this lily pad should maybe try looking into that sometime.
If you say so.
Would you just put a lid on it for a second and listen? Normally, Jade would be the one to do this, but at the time, Jade had become corrupted, so I guess Echidna wouldn't deal with her. And now Jade's asleep, which is exactly how she needs to stay. So that leaves the person Echidna requested in Jade's absence, which is you. I am assuming because you were also a space player, so you'll be able to understand her garbled nonsense language. But that's not all there is to it. She also requested you bring Karkat.
Why the hell would she want to see me?
No idea. Denizens are mysterious. Maybe she wants a night along? Or a blood player? Or maybe she just has some bone to pick with you in particular. You know, since you and Kanai were both involved in the frog breeding stuff in our session, and let's face it, you kind of messed that up. You were pretty hasty and reckless about it, and the result was a defective frog. Sure, there's more to it than that, like problems with the human session that were totally interrelated with ours due to Oh, fuck! Alright,
You're almost there.
Cyclical time garbage, but you get the point. Echidna probably doesn't take kindly to people who are cavalier?
Yeah.
Who are cavalier with the sacred frog duties. That's kind of her domain, like the propagation of existence and all that. So maybe you've got some stuff to atone for before she agrees to let another precious frog out of her divine custody.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Trying to make me feel bad about some ancient history so I'll be nervous about this encounter. Well, I'll spare you the trouble. I'm already nervous. I don't want to go prostrate myself before a babbling snake goddess, even under ideal circumstances.
Karkat, relax. I'm guessing this'll just be a sort of formality. That's how things always struck me with her, like getting the blessing from a queen or some huge mythical matriarch before proceeding with some incredibly important event or claiming a cosmic reward. Or maybe you'll just have to kill her again? I don't see what difference it makes. Really, who knows what her real purposes are? They're probably totally unfathomable. Echidna is kind of a big deal denizen. One of the real heavy hitters, like that other guy. The really strong one with the ridiculous name. She might even be the biggest deal. She's the mother of all denizens. I mean, not in a literal sense. Like, I really doubt she physically spawned them all. So if she wants you to do something, it's serious. And if you need to do something of massive cosmic significance, like release a frog that contains an entire universe in its belly, then by the same token, it has to go through her. The other denizens are a bunch of petty grumbling riddle merchants by comparison. You should feel honored she even wants to see you.
Okay, yeah, I remember now. So the Condis was going to make us do this originally. Why?
Wrong section.
Is it?
Sorry.
Whoopsie doodle. How are we even sure she has a frog to release? Who made this frog? The Jokers from this session? I thought they spent months doing nothing.
It's the same frog Jade made. Fuck. God damn. With Kanaya's help, remember? Hell, you may have even been involved in that process too. I don't recall every single detail. But it fell in the forge on Jade's planet back in the old session, and now Jade's planet is here too. Hence the frog is here too. It's just been, let's say, hibernating inside the planet for a few years. Echidna kept it warm for us until we were ready, which is now.
Okay, yeah, I remember now. So, the Condis was going to make us do this originally? Why?
Because her goal was pretty much the same as ours. To win this game and create a universe. The battle taking place here isn't over whether one will be created. It's over who gets to control it when it's made. Ideally, that should be us, rather than a genocidal fish dictator. In fact, we don't want anyone to control it. Nobody should control a universe. That's what bad guys try to do. We just want it to be a nice place to live, and free of any controlling influence that will make life miserable for the people who live there. About the ultimate reward that differs from having an attitude about the ultimate reward that differs from that in any way was just another thing we fucked up the first time around. So let's just be clear on what we're fighting for here. Got it?
Yeah, you made your point.
Next item, Earth. When you enter the new universe, you're going to need a new planet to live on. Why not just resettle the one you all grew up on? The Condis kinda fucked it up, though. In your scratched universe, she spent a few centuries getting it ready for a new troll paradise. She flooded the whole thing, so when you get there, you'll need to skip ahead to some time far in the future when the oceans have receded. Should be livable by then. Hell, it may even be a pretty nice place. Here, John, take this. When the battle is over, make sure you give it to Jade.
What is it?
It's Earth! Remember how 3 years ago you told Terezi we needed your wallet, but you didn't have it? Well, in the time since, we talked about it a lot and figured this was most likely the reason she told you to give it to us. It wasn't a big deal, actually. We spent some time deciphering the code for your wallet. It took a little while and a few lucky guesses on the code digits, but eventually we got there. Then I just used it to upgrade my much cooler 8-ball modus.
You hacked my dad's wallet?
Sure. Like I said, we had some time on our hands. It is, after all, just a fucking wallet. It's not like it's some legendary item he got on some mythical dad quest. I mean, he did buy the thing somewhere, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I still think it's a pretty special thing.
Nope. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. It is literally just a wallet. Anyway, then, before I did the scouting work on the session, I rode the meteor through the gate, watched it crash on Earth, then just capture logged the whole damn thing and got out of there. No sweat. Presumably like Grimbark Jade was supposed to if she wasn't asleep. Again, it was a pretty good plan. She just never saw me coming. Sorry, Condi. If you want your waterlogged little globe back, you'll have to try and pry it from John's dead hands now.
Yeah.
Those are the important things to remember. But don't forget the basics. Remember to finish building up your hives as far as they'll go. Then deploy the grist rigs, which will disperse your planet's hordes into Skya, giving it the nutrients it needs to mature the frog. This is Scrub 101 stuff, but I guess it bears repeating since most of you have never actually made it this far. When the hordes are empty and Skya is ready, then all you have to do is make sure someone's in position to ignite the forge. Then everyone rendezvous back here on the lily pad to claim the ultimate reward, which is represented by the hive-shaped thingy with a door on it that leads to the new universe. Any questions before we kick this into action?
Yes, I have one. Vriska, what's your part in all this? Aside from making all these airtight plans, you've been making it sound like you won't be here when all this happens.
Of course I won't. I'll be off doing something much more important than all this. I'm traveling to the furthest ring to go kill Lord English.
What? Wow, isn't that gonna be, hard?
Of course it will be.
Are you sure you can even do that? Like, by yourself, I mean?
John, I'm not an idiot. I won't be diving into this blindly. See, somewhere out there in the incomprehensible casual stew of the furthest ring, there was once a plan that was coming together to defeat him once and for all. It involved a secret weapon, an army, and all sorts of other shenanigans.
Yeah, this sounds weirdly familiar.
Oh, I'm sure it does. But the point is, along the way, that plan stalled out. It went nowhere because the party involved disintegrated and lost their way. So, someone needs to light a fire under that shit again, and I don't see anyone else stepping forward.
How are you gonna do that?
Let me worry about that. You have your hands full enough as it is.
Also, welcome to stream, Echo Crisis.
Hello.
So is that it? Is that the end of this cool strategy jam and / fun reunion?
That's it. That's the whole situation, my whole plan, and everything you need to do. Good luck, everyone!
You in golf clap.
Thanks, Pyrope.
Alright, so what now? Kanaya, I guess we head to, what was it? Low Jade? Like right now? Since I guess the clock is ticking.
Lofaf. And yes.
Right. And we're supposed to go after the Condes really soon, right? Oh wait, the Condense really soon, right? Condes. And yes. But not like right away. There's still a couple of hours for us to prepare, which we should use to come up with a fighting strategy.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Yeah!
I wish Jade and Hannah could be awake for this. I really want to talk to them and let them in on all the cool stuff we're about to do. I guess they have to stay asleep for a while, though. Oh well. Hey, Jake.
Huh?
Want to come make plans with us? We can help you figure out how to deal with Robot Jack and whatever hooligans he's bringing.
Oh, yes, thanks, John. Maybe?
Okay.
Hey, Dave. We should probably work out a fighting strategy, too. Since it sounds like we've got a real nasty one to deal with.
Yeah, but...
What?
Dunno. Feels weird to make some battle plans when one of our team members still isn't here.
Well, I think we can at least outline the strategy, right? Figure out how we'll approach a villain with his particular strengths and weaknesses, and assume our third member will be ready to fight if we tell him to.
Yeah, I'm sure if Teen Hard-Ass Strider shows up with a sword and shade and shit, and we say, hey dude, look, bad guy to go kill. Shot again. Yeah, I'm sure if Teen Hard-Ass Strider shows up with a sword and shades and shit, and we say, hey dude, look, bad guy, go kill. I'm sure the dude will be more than willing to oblige. It's just, man.
What?
Feels wrong. Planning around him, like he's a weird hypothetical battle mannequin.
From the things I have heard about him from your own personal mouth, that actually sounds like a pretty apt description to me.
No, it's more complicated than that. And I'm supposed to be getting ready for this huge deadly battle, which is so much more intense than anything I've ever did. I mean, even like 3 years ago, back when I was actually doing adventure shit instead of watching Dane Cook movies, and somehow be all geared up for that and meet my team bro for the first time and say, oh, there you are, that's cool. Let's fight this random nigh indestructible asshole, and then hug bump or something. How do I deal with all this? I could end up getting us all killed, and none of you are taking this seriously.
Hang on, sorry.
Okay. Also, I'm looking at, like, just how much there still is left, and I'm just like, God,
Oh my god.
we still have so many streams.
Turns out there's very much Homestuck.
Turns out a lot of Act 6, Intermission 5 is really long conversations about cool stuff.
Like talking about the abuse that an alternate version of your brother put you through while talking to said brother.
Yeah.
Hey!
Okay, Strider, I've heard enough.
Huh?
I've been more than patient and more than accommodating. But your hang-ups regarding your ancestor are starting to border on pathetic.
Hey, why don't you can it?
Carcat, stay out of this.
No, I won't! Not if you are going to start trashing people with respect to their sensitive issues in a manner that is way over the line as far as the basic ground rules of good-natured shit-talking goes. Ground rules on which I happen to be an expert. Either make sure your Trathmosh invective... Invective?
Yeah.
Invective is critically constructive, or shut up!
Who says I wasn't being constructive? God! I cut him all the slack in the world on this, but I can see it isn't doing him or any of us any good at all. I can see I'm going to have to expedite matters. Go figure. Leave it all to Vriska once again.
Dave.
Sorry, I was listening to Game Girl.
Me too.
What? What the fuck are you even going to do?
Also, I hate the stupid fucking dad joke I put in chat. Just Dimension Lord. How many streams are we talking? Me. I mean, we're voice actors, so all of them.
That's
Shut up! Oh my god! I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna get you.
That's the sound of
I told
Windows
you.
disconnecting. Sound of Melanie getting got.
I would use one of the gun volley audios I have on my thing, but I feel like Melanie would kill me.
Please, yeah, don't.
I'm expediting matters.
Yo, it's JFK.
No!
Dark F. Kennedy.
His head just did that.
Yeah, did she just
Wait,
steal that from Roxy? Like,
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, she is a thief.
yeah, true.
Wait, so what did she just do?
So, okay, so
It's a portal gun.
it's yeah, basically, she essentially shot one of the fucking panes at him, and then
You could see him from all the way out there?
yeah,
It's a
It's a
really
sniper.
good rifle.
it's a really good
A
rifle.
really good rifle. Okay. You know what?
I don't
can
know
vibe
if
with
this
that.
ever. I'm not sure if it ever got used outside of the Flash that introduced it. Anyone remember?
I
I'm
don't
not
think
sure
it
it was.
ever was. Literally, it's this and not Flash.
Yeah, it was. It was Act 6, Act 4.
The plot critical item, guys.
Yeah.
I think 4, right? It's the one where it like, shows like, hey, here's what the Alpha Kids have been up to in their session.
It's like that. It's like that allegory about the gun that's on the mantle, and you need to see it shot by the end of the story.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I wonder what that is.
There should be some kind of name for it. Roxy's sniper rifle.
Yeah,
That's what
a
we'll
good
call it from now on.
Roxham's razor.
Sounds good.
Harley Bert's peanut allergy.
Shut the fuck up.
I thought that
Occam's
sentence was ending a different way.
Oh
All right. Read.
There you go. There you go. Strider meets Strider. He's pretty fucked up, but probably a nice guy once you get to know him. Which one am I talking about, you ask? Who knows? Feeling awkward yet? Here's an idea. Get the fuck over it. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. I'm not sure I can take another second of this.
Jeez, Vriska, are they really that bad?
Who, the Striders? No, they're fine. That's not what I was talking about. There's another problem out there in Paradox Space which I can't stand for. Not another moment. In fact, it makes me shudder just thinking about this lingering flaw which has yet to be rectified.
Oh? What is it? Also, I love the slight eye twitch here.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's real good.
My ghost is being a fucking loser!
That was the best fucking way you could have done that. Fucking bravo. Bravo.
That was
fucking
incredible.
Thank you, thank you.
Literally, like, for that entire fucking thing. God.
Thank you. Oh my god, I was losing it.
And you've really carried this stream.
Thank you, thank you.
Woo!
And we still got like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Travis, for a second. I felt joy.
Oop, dead team.
Ooh, the girlies.
Okay, the real question is, how long does this go on? Because
Do we
Calliope,
because do we have
please?
time for this?
Hi.
may as well get started.
Yeah, we might as well get started. I can
Do we have a Jane assigned?
I was gonna say I can do Jane if no one else wants to.
I'll take her.
Okay.
I would like to do Calliope. I'm unfortunately Calliope deprived because I gave the role in CSAU to Jelly.
Fair.
F.
Dog.
Dog.
Dog. Woof.
Dog.
Bark.
I hope I don't sound like too much of a dream bubble novice, but now that we've remembered we're asleep, how do we wake up?
Good question. I have no idea.
I mean, not that I haven't had a wonderful time recording our stories here with you both, but maybe we should return to our friends soon. What if they need our help?
Obviously. I have enjoyed your company more than I can say. But you're right. You cannot stay here forever. Your friends need you, so I will wake you up.
Wait, you can do that? Oh, wow! Okay, then I guess that settles that. But before we go, I just want to say, in case we never get another chance to, what the?
Huh?
Something is happening.
Huh?
Oof.
There they go. They're fucking dead.
Brooklyn. Early to bed, early to catch the bagel.
They be falling. Falling down the yellow brick road.
They falling. They falling.
Jane's face here.
And I'm free.
Jane taking the
Free falling.
Yeah. Jane. God.
She's doing a fall.
I know this place.
Where are we?
It's Echidna's lair. Or my memory of it, at least. Or possibly someone else's? Jane?
Disobey.
Abracadabra, dabra, you silly shoot nerds. My exceedingly strong work as the party's premier bodybuilding hacker is done. Off I go.
It's fucking spray.
Ah, fuck, a snake.
It's a snake, snake, a snake, oh, it's a snake. Rousey.
Jane, you're awake.
Sorry. Jane, you wake!
Roxy? You're alive. You're...
So are you! You were dead last time I saw you, and also before I found you sleeping here, but now you're awake and also alive!
Yeah, you were dead too, because But now you're... Oh God, Roxy, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight when... Please forgive me.
Sorry, I'm trying to... My own page up. My computer's bugging the fuck out.
No, not the computer.
We're good, don't worry.
I'm a computer.
Catching up here.
Stop all the downloading.
It is rare to find
Okay.
people who know that fucking reference.
Aw, Janie, you don't gotta worry about whatever sad incident that frown's about. That's all water under a bridge from a reality I got no recollection of, and therefore don't matter at all. By which I mean this reality here. So, okay, the reality is still kind of relevant because we are literally inside of it at the moment. But I'm new here. I came over to keep being Roxy since the old one died or whatever through hecka debacles.
That is quite an explanation. Jeez, I miss you.
Come here, you extravagant bitch!
There is no straight explanation for
Wait,
that.
what?
I fucking found it! Finally!
I do apologize for fumbling so much. My eyes keep crossing, and it's
All
just...
good, dog.
Oh my god.
The hug pile doesn't
So
stop
bad.
from getting taller. The hug pile. There are more hugs, Rose. I can see the hugs. I don't understand the pile thing. Oh, don't you remember? A funny quote from one of Dave's old comics. Ah, yes, vaguely. It's been a long journey, John. I believe one of the most valuable lessons that comes with growing up is gaining the wisdom that gently informs you when it's time to retire a meme. I guess I never earned that handy badge or whatever. I like this, though. Every time someone wakes up or pops out of nowhere, it's fun times all over. I feel like I should be playing reunion bingo. Who will be next? My money's on the long-awaited and insanely poignant reunion between me and Casey the Salamander. Surely you mean the dear Viceroy Bubbles von Salamancer, right? And instead of you, you mean me. That's when the real tears will flow. What do you think she's up to? He. No, she is my beautiful daughter. Something tells me the good Viceroy has been busy. Oh wait, yeah, sorry. It's Rose and Rose. Hi. Oh? I sense he's been scheming, plotting, biding his time, accruing dark legions. That sure is a thing that would be dumb if true. Yeah.
Rose is plural?
Hi, Nana. Jane, I mean. Sorry, it's an easy mistake to make because you're my Nana.
Lol. Real smooth shit, John.
Hello! A pleasure to meet you, John. Or Pop Pop, as I used to know you.
So I heard.
You look so young.
Thanks. So do you. My Nana, who used to be ashes on my fireplace, regained her old womanly visage when I turned her into a sprite, and she helped me along the way. So Nana is a sprite. Did you know that?
No?
I thought you should know that. She's probably around somewhere. I hope you can meet her. Also, I'm your son technically. Did you know that?
Yes. It is a pretty strange fact, but also pretty cool.
Yep.
Oh, Jane, that's my daughter there. Say hi to her.
Hi.
Hi, John's hot mom. Ah, shit.
Also, that's another version of Rose who died, and then I buried her, and a stupid cat unburied her for some reason and prototyped her. So say hello to my cool floaty double daughter.
Hi, Hi, Roxy's hot double daughter.
Oh!
Rose Prime, I believe you may have just been owned. God damn Dave's contagious ass Freudian boners.
You know, I feel so out of the loop. Sorry if I still seem disoriented from my nap, I suppose it was? Or impromptu troll coma. Roxy, you have to clue me in on what happened here. Where are Dirk and Jake? And for that matter, John, where are your other friends? Oh, Jade, where is she? Is she still asleep?
Hey, Janie, this is all like a lot of stuff to say, and everything going on here is fairly complicated and heavily peopled. Don't worry, I'll ease you into comprehending shit again. Well, okay, cliff notes are Jake fucked off somewhere, and Dirk recently fucked off back here through a window, but he left again pretty quick. Dave went with Dirk at wherever they're fucking off to now, I think just to get ready for some swords fighting. And yeah, Jade is still asleep, but a couple of trolls lugged her off somewhere safer now. The rest of the junk I'm still sorting out myself because, like I said, I'm new to this exact plane of shenanigans.
Yes, you mentioned that. I still don't know what you meant by... Wait! You and John came from another reality where everything went horribly, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just remembered. Really, it's been such a roller coaster ride from my memory since I fell asleep. Your and John's travels were a critical part of the illustrated story we reconstructed through our memories with Callie.
What? You saw Callie in your dreams?
I did.
Oh man, how is she? I saw her in a dream a little while ago, and she looked like and we talked about lots of stuff. She looked like a troll then.
Yes, her troll Sona. She had hers on when I saw her. And we had ours on too.
Fuck!
She seemed to be doing well. Nervous, of course, since she was hiding, but we passed the time with our stories. It was a lot of fun. I'm so happy I got to meet her. I wonder if I'll ever get the chance again.
Well, now that you mention it, it is one of my chief objectives to go looking for her ASAP. And not to be that rogue and brag all heavy, but I may be in better touch with my void powers now. So maybe I stand a pretty good chance of tracking it down? 'Cause I got something for her.
You do? What?
Just a little prezi, no big deal.
I see.
JK, it is crucial fucking bling, Janie! One priceless digit donut with more carrots than a rabbit too fat for a hole! It's magic too.
Wow! So, you mean a ring then?
Yeah. Oh man, that's a great idea, Roxy. You should try and give it to her as soon as you can. Then maybe we can all meet her before we ramp up for this battle?
Yeah. You think I can do it?
Sure.
Maple's Adventure always comes on at the weirdest fucking
really
times.
I have no idea what it's always here. It's always some off fucking
Like, didn't it come on during Caliborn's Masterpiece too, and it like threw us off for like 30 solid seconds?
Yeah, it's always something. I like your chances too. Same. Jasper Sprite.
Jasper!
Subscribe!
Yeah!
Thank you, Jasper.
Me too, Roxy. Subscribe to the channel.
Don't forget to hit the bell icon.
I also have some experience helping people along in the right direction when it comes to navigating the abyss. Maybe I can assist.
I also have some experience with hitting the like button.
Roxy.
Sorry,
There's so much pink and purple.
there really
Yeah,
is. My bad.
it's impossible to read.
Yeah, maybe. God damn. Yeah, maybe. First time it didn't pick up. So.
I think any of us did for Homestuck. I'm sure all of us are fucking dyslexic as hell.
Honestly.
I would control F one of the characters so that their name would be highlighted.
I'm pretty sure I have experience performing literally... Oh wait, that is Rose. Hi. Oh my god, we're getting to the end of the stream and it's been so fucking... We're all fucking up so bad.
Performance issues.
God.
It doesn't help that I am so high. I think I may have gotten the ratios slightly wrong on the brownies.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, why did you decide to get high before the stream?
I have not been sober for a single one of these streams.
I feel like a lot. I feel like that explains a lot.
Maybe a little bit.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Normally it's just an itty bitty, just like a
So
buzz.
you were doing this
like,
on purpose all along.
No, I just like
that
being
was the plan.
All right. We're almost to the end of the stream. All right. I'm pretty sure I've experienced performing literally the exact same task in a slightly different context. So maybe I can double assist. See, Roxy, everyone thinks you should do it because they all believe in you.
That's right.
Shucks, fuckers. Y'all are killing me here.
Meow, I'm so happy.
Friglish, you silly bastard. What's up?
Oh, the humans being so close together and happy and friendly. It's making me really excited and happy too, and making me feel like I want to be a part of everything. And get close to a nearby person and be happy at them with my body.
Jaspers, what are you?
I can't help it, Rose! I want to cuddle! I'm feeling so pleased and friendly!
Jaspers, no! No, don't! Jaspers, no!
He's just doing cat things.
Resi.
Yeah, honestly, I love the music as well.
Resi is like, I don't know what the fuck is happening.
She's like, that's some amazing color I'm getting.
I'm getting so VOFTed right now.
Meow meow, motherfuckers.
Someone turn off the strobe lights.
And that is where we will end stream.
Yeah. Wait, next one before it ends.
Is there one more? Oh.
Why is it?
everything so wonderful? Always so wonderful. God, I flubbed it.
No, you're all good.
This is the stream of flubs.
God, yeah. Hey, we're
We're
coming back from a 2-week break. We're warming up again.
As if that's an excuse.
Shut up. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us for this stream. It was definitely an interesting way to come back. We fucking finished those conversations, and we did even more this time. So it wasn't just those 4 conversations like it was last time.
I do wish Calliope got more than 2 fucking lines. Would have been nice.
It is what it is. I have been your host, Melanie Archer. Oh, I forgot to say that at the beginning. I have been your host, Melanie Archer. You can
Finally know who you are.
Me at Melanie Archer VA on YouTube, Twitter, and Blue Sky. I sometimes do things. Beyond that, you can also find me here at VOFT Dubs on doing various things at Project S. Sort of helping out with CSAU. And then voicing in both VHS and soon Podfields. I actually recorded a thing for Podfields. I actually
amazing.
I actually can feel like I can say that I am part of Podfields now because I actually recorded something for it.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. Pearls, you're next.
Hi! As always, my username on most platforms is Salted Pearls. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Blue Sky, and TikTok. You can also check out my That's Me playlist on my YouTube channel that has all of the videos I've participated in over the years. So if you go and watch those videos, you'd not only be supporting me, but the channels as well. And also, apparently, this is brand new, but I will also be in CSAU.
Yay!
Announcing this now, or?
Yeah, no, it's totally fine. Who are you playing?
I play Arania.
Yes, you do.
CSAO dub, so
also
you'll be seeing me there as well, and that will also be in the That's Me playlist on my YouTube channel.
Gosh, I wonder what that'll sound like.
Indeed.
I'll also.
We'll never know.
If you wanna hear,
I've got a big
Pearls
announcement. I'm
spit
canceling the
some
project
sick
right
rhymes,
now.
Sick rhymes.
Oh God.
One of the recent videos in Pearls' That's Me playlist is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
if you want to hear white girl rapping, check my That's Me playlist.
Oh, are you talking about the video where I thought Pearls was the canon Ragatha voice actor?
Yeah.
Jess.
Speaking of Podfields, hi, I'm Jess. I voiced June in the Podfields. The Podfields. Wow, I'm doing great. You can hear me there and here, and if you want to follow me, I am primarily on Blue Sky at fenderjessva.bsky.app.
Hell yeah. Drax.
Sorry, bsky.social.
I am
Okay, there you go.
I'm Eldritch fucking Drax. The fucking is silent. That's false. The fucking is not silent.
Shut up!
Oh my
I
god.
can't funny how that
Do your shill.
I'm Eldritch Drax
I'm gonna get
on
you
most
too.
platforms. Oh, don't get a U2s. They're not very good. They have this weird face. Anyways, I'm Eldritch Drax on most platforms. I'm doing the Crow Strider AU, the animated comic dub. Having a lot of fucking fun with that. You can see that on my YouTube channel. Again, Eldritch Drax. And you know what? That's all I want to say.
Hell yeah. River.
Oh my god, hi, it's me. I'm in several projects. I'm gonna be Zebedee Tongva in the Friendship dub. I'm gonna be Hal and Karkat in CSAU because someone took my Dirk away from me and recast him. Not
You didn't
naming
deserve it.
names, Eldritch Drax. I'm gonna kill you in
You
your
didn't.
sleep.
You didn't
With
deserve it.
hammers.
I also am gonna be in the VHS dub as Caliborn, but that's like way far off.
Okay, you kind of deserve that one.
Yeah, I'm River Witch. You can find me at River _ Witch _ VA on Twitter or River - Witch on Blue Sky.
And last but not least, TK.
Hello, gamers. It is me, the TK. I think we should change my @ on here to just be Project Soundpage. If you want to see me draw some stuff, you can check me out on Instagram at art.ari with 2 eyes. If you want to see what I'm in this virtual room for, you can check out Project Soundpage on Blue Sky and Twitter at psoundpage, or on Tumblr at project-soundpage-official, I think. We're animating Homestuck and holding Melanie hostage to make her do our voice directing. If you pay me enough money, I will make anything canon in Homestuck in Project Soundpage, and I won't tell anybody we changed it. They'll be like, wow, you made June canon from Act 1? June's always been canon from Act 1. And here's the thing, you don't even have to pay me for that because that's just true. Also, subscribe to this channel. And turn on that bell. Hit that bell icon.
Oh yeah. Also, Simon, VHS dub is a project that is coming soon. Episode 1 is gonna come out soon.
Wasn't there a
What does
trailer for it
VHS
already?
stand for?
Was there?
I think there was a trailer.
There might have been. VHS literally just stands for voicing Homestuck.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of something else. All right. Well, in that case, see you guys next time. Toodles.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.